Entering the Mayo Experience.
Mayo Experience. Mayo Experience. Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience, presented by DraftKings 2021 Cut Sweat Live. Coming to you only with no video because we thought I can lay on my couch and do this with the great work of Paul Shaughnessy, hooking up this microphone right in front of me as I lay on my couch and have a beer and watch some golf. It's a nice way to kick off the end of the week and kick off the weekend. And we're going to be sweating the cut live. The cut's at +4 right now. It's about to go to +5. Only 3 more players need to fall to get to top 70, which is going to save Reed and Day and Billy Horschel. I did enjoy when Reed made his birdie putt on his 36th hole. The announcer's like, well, he'll need this for a chance. And they're like, there's no chance it goes to +5. It's like, well, thanks for doing your due diligence on that. Tim is here. Geoff is here. What's up, guys?
Not much. Happy to be here.
Friendly positions on the board, so I'm pretty excited. I think at the moment, nervous, excited.
I've gotten some predictions right. I've got some predictions wrong. So it's been a fun couple of days.
Which ones have you gotten right?
There hasn't been an ace all day or all day yesterday.
Hey, but you still have 2 rounds to go on that, so that one isn't in the house
but I'm
yet.
feeling better and better about that.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're feeling better about that. Well, what other ones have you actually gotten right so far?
Morikawa and DeChambeau are right in the mix. My top 2 picks to win. So,
all right,
things are looking pretty good.
So stuff that hasn't happened yet, you're taking credit for, and all of the stuff that is actually in the house that you've gotten wrong, you're just not going to bring up.
Well, I didn't say I'm not going to bring it up. I'm just going to say you asked me what things I've gotten right,
but you haven't gotten them right yet.
But they're in the mix. They're still
in the mix is one thing. I'm going to start Victor. Matt Wallace and Casey are both currently inside the top 5. Cash my bets. Perfect. It's great news. I won.
I can take credit for this, and I'm going to.
That's sad news, pal.
Okay, well, whatever.
JT about to be at the cut number since he's +5. It looks like he might have a birdie putt coming up. Geoff, how you doing with your?
I guess I could say I've actually cashed a bet, Pat. It might be the only one I cash all week, but I played an answer over Burns head-to-head.
Oh, that's huge.
So other than Tim, I've actually got a winner on the board, staring at a consortium of losers, though, and hopefully a Sunday hero, though. I'm loving this tournament. I'm loving that Phil is in first place. I'm having a blast. The only thing I'm really regretting at this moment, Pat, is not betting Brooks.
Yeah, we should just feel like dummies, right?
We bet him at the Masters, like we had information or we had enough, and not to get him with 20 points more this time around. I feel dumb. A lot of golf left, though. I can't complain.
He's not going to win, so don't feel too bad about it.
So you're just saying that Brooks, you just told the world that Brooks is going to win?
No, well, I said this on the show on Monday that I didn't like him here, and he's obviously played much better than I anticipated, but I still am not particularly thrilled with his chances.
His chances haven't improved since Monday?
I didn't say they haven't improved. They went from absolutely nothing to, okay, he's got a puncher's chance, but there's just too many other major champions and horses in his field right now that I would lean to, certainly.
Who do you think the betting favorite is in this field?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, given that Brooks gave up a couple, I would say it's probably Mickelson now.
It's Brooks at 8-1. Brooks just made an eagle 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, but he's still, 2 back?
Yeah,
3 back?
He's an even par round. He's playing great.
He's 2 back of Phil. No one thinks that Phil is going to win this.
No, of course not.
Bryson is actually 10-1, and so is Hovland right now. Seabez, 14-1. You curse poor Connors, Tim.
I didn't curse him. I just hoped that he would play well. And you know what? He showed tremendous resiliency by throwing together what he did for the last 11 or 12 holes. He's still very live to win this championship.
I need to acknowledge this entire tournament has me feeling like there's a sense of naked. Like I don't have leaving the house without your phone or wallet. Despite watching it, despite it being on a lot of hours, I don't know anything. I'm like a mom waiting for a telegram for on the status of her son's day at war. Like literally, that's what I feel like trying to score the guys I got action on.
Well, this is going to be a tough one here. Paul Casey has 20 feet for par on the 12th hole, whatever hole he's on. He got mucked up like in the bunker and just had to play out sideways, it looks like. If people don't know, you should be on bet365.com and using their leaderboard. It is by far, it's the only one that's real time. And Jeff and I were talking about it before we came on, and that it's so dangerous that the only leaderboard that you can use is on the actual site where you bet.
Yeah, and you know what's weird about it, Pat, is I also mentioned to you like I must have some deficiency other than the ones we've spoken about numerous times. Like that's how I track European golf on a Sunday. But I'm not like looking to like make like 10, 100, like keep pounding European golf bets. Like when my European golf bets go bad, like I don't know, I just close it and I'm done with it. This tournament, Rory with the bomb, eh? This tournament though, like is dangerous. I don't want my only ability to have real-time scoring be a place that's connected to a book. That should be an offering. That's a great offering and a great service by Bet365. But there should be a place that's literally not a sports book where I can get equal real-time scoring, like an embarrassing scene. I don't know whether the app is shittier. I feel like in the past, did we complain about the PGA app? I don't remember. They all sort of blurred together. I feel like it's been fine, but it's embarrassing how slow it's been.
It's such an opportunity because, I mean, Bet365 has these offerings because they're probably the biggest sports book in the world when we consider worldwide, but their offerings in the United States just aren't that big. I think they're only in New Jersey and Vegas right now because I remember being able to use it when I was in Vegas, and I was stunned when I pulled up the app. But like DraftKings needs to get on this. They need to buy the API, and their leaderboard just needs to be the one that's faster than the PGA Championship. No quicker way to acquire customers than have the only leaderboard that is up to date be on your gambling site. Like everyone will just be on it.
Great for them. It's not.
Ooh, Bryson, where's that going, pal?
It's
not
coming
fair.
Back.
It's not that bad.
And it doesn't encourage responsible gaming.
No, it does not.
From the tour's perspective, like, okay, that's great. You can sell that data and that ability for betting sites to do it. You should be able to have a platform where I don't need to be like, I don't know. I don't need to have more bets in my face. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. Tim, where do you think for the week Jordan Spieth of 156 players ranks in putting?
Low. I don't think he's been a very good putter at all this week. I'd say 90th.
153rd.
That's insane.
He hasn't made I can't recall a putt he's made.
By the way, I did put in, I bet one thing live. Actually, I threw out the bet this morning. 1 second. Can you let me finish? I'm going to give people a bet that they can make. Do you want a bet you can make? Or no? Should I keep it to myself?
Never mind.
Secrets.
Harold Varner, 500 to 1 right now, and you can still catch him with the top 5 placements is most definitely how I would play it. Varner is third last in the field in putting. He's +1. He's lost 5 strokes putting. He is second tee to green of all players.
Where is he on the course right now?
He's starting the back, which is tough, obviously, but he's just hanging in there today. And the putter has not cooperated. He's just been really good. He
was in the final group 2 years ago at this championship?
Yeah, he just hit his par putt on that long par 3 number, where are you at? Varner, number 13, I think. So basically what you need to do, he's through 13. He's on 14 right now. No, sorry, he just tapped in for par on 14. It looks like. I think I have that correct. Oh, no, he just made a bogey. Great. Good thing I brought him up. No wonder his odds dropped to 500 to 1. He was at 300 to 1. I was like, 500, even better. But still, even at +2, like, he's playing really well. And if he gets out early tomorrow morning and the wind picks up again, like, I really think that if you're at -1, even, +1, like, you're still in this for sure. Because no one's getting by Phil today, are they?
No, I don't think so.
It seems like it'd be difficult. Has Matt Wallace made anything good happen since they started showing his shots on TV?
No, he made the 3 in a row. Then he's missed every. He's just putting for birdie every time.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
He's our guy who needs to grind.
This would be such another mythical victory for Brooks. Like, he's on the internet practicing left-handed for Portnoy, it seems like, paying more attention to that than this championship, and here he is just playing so good.
That should have been the giveaway that he was okay, by the way, that he was just playing left-handed on the internet.
I'm such a... How did I not take a 50 chip? Hey, Ricardo Flower. He's playing pretty good. I got him in about...
I saw Brooks take all tournament was in the background as they were showing Rory line up his drop when he chunked it into the grass on the first hole of the day yesterday.
I got a Dr. Ho commercial. What commercials do you guys rock?
I got Dr. Ho as well. My wife got me some Dr. Ho for Christmas. Works great.
Is it effective? Does the one on your neck like really make your neck like gyrate like that?
I don't have the neck one. I have the back one. And yes, I can only turn it up to 3 out of 10 before it's like, oh my God.
I remember like my mom probably had like one of those original models that he was infomercialing probably back in the 90s. Is it the same device?
Probably.
Looks like it.
Yeah, but putting the bogey for Varner on 14 isn't great. He basically needs to birdie 16 and only give one away on 15, 17, or 18. Because that would be... Right now, the guy... I mean, Tringali is the one really playing into this with his horrible run. But I believe that the final 4 holes in this late wave are playing 4.5 strokes over par. For the
Not
field.
shocking. Well, 17 and 18 are the 2 hardest, right? Yesterday. So
yeah, so 1 and 4, and then 17, and then the last couple are insane.
Oh, just crazy. I mean, I hate Pete Dye courses, but I have to say I've fallen in love with this course. I think it's really sharp.
Jeff, did you bet Niemann before the event?
No, I wish I did.
Yeah,
He's chip himself right out of this tournament.
He is, but for someone who's such a terrible player around the greens, he tries the fanciest chip shots. It's hilarious.
That's what I do.
Did you bet him?
No, I didn't bet him. But just watching him today, like his 4 irons that cut through the wind are very impressive. But I think that tomorrow there's like a -6, -7 available for someone out there. Because the wind looks like it's going to be laying a bit low. And if that's the case, like there are scores to be had. So if you're at that +1, even -1, and you're the guy who goes out and shoots the 67 or 66, like you might be in first place by the end of the day.
Like that Burger Finau.
Yeah. They were like the 14th.
A couple years ago, where they went from last to last, like in that first wave to like last group out on the weekend.
It's funny. I have a few guys in the running here. I just don't feel good about any of them. Like Lowry and Smith, just for every good shot they make a horrible one. But they're
not the only ones.
Like, I mean, everyone's doing it. I understand
other
that.
Than,
go ahead.
Like, honestly, other than like 4 guys, everyone who's like you feel like is playing well, like everything gets followed up with disaster.
You need somebody steady, which is why I think of all the people here, like you've got to think Louis got a really, really great chance because he's so steady.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah. And honestly, we probably learned more than we even wanted to admit from that 2012 leaderboard potentially past. Oh my God, look at this guy. Past Rory. Tim's dreams, baby. Dreams can come true.
Really taking advantage of being able to ground your club in there.
I just, I hate it. I know it's the rules, but I hate it.
I love an up and down from Victor.
This is going to either be fantastic or it's going to be in that other bunker over there.
Yeah, it'll be in the hole or at least 20 feet away kind of thing.
Got no green to work with, but at least it wins into him, so he should be able to stop it.
Louis hit it to a couple feet, but he was on that upslope.
Yeah, Louis is also awesome out of the bunker.
That is a...
Let's see, Vic. Let's see the improvements. That's pretty good. I see Keegan is still playing pretty well, but I don't have any money on him. But I think the reason that I can't ever bet on Keegan at a major championship in particular when the green speeds are so fast is that when he has like a 35-foot putt and he puts it to like 2 feet, like it's a good putt, that I'm still just so terrified that he's going to miss the 2-footer.
Yeah, those guys you don't want to bet in majors. Casey's walking after it.
Grace made a really nice shot from that collection area earlier. Like, it was really nice.
Walking after it.
It was just
Oh
like,
yeah, the one where he hit that 2-iron way off to the side and then hit a marvelous pitch shot. Yeah.
So what do you think the winning score is going to be?
whatever Matt Wallace is at. So I win a lot of money.
Tell me what the wind is like. If it's like this over the weekend, like
so the wind
4
right,
under, 5 under.
The wind right now, from what I'm seeing, it looks like tomorrow's pretty good. Like nothing gustier than 10 miles per hour. Of course, that can always change. As we're seeing, winds right now are much stronger than they actually projected them to be today. So it could get back up to what it was yesterday, tomorrow. And then on Sunday, from like 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., there's like really no wind. And then it gets like brutal from 4 to 7.
And the direction switch too, because they keep saying, right?
Yeah, the direction tomorrow is going to be very similar to today until you get to the later part of the day where then it kind of shifts from southwest to northwest. So I don't know if that puts the final holes behind them because that would make things super easy. And then Sunday, the wind is the complete opposite direction. So all these like super like 17 and 18 will play a lot easier, but all the like easy holes right now will play super hard.
Oh, wow. Lewiston. Safe to say we're not going to get a Ryder Cup back here again because this course might just favor Europeans too much.
For sure. This actually gives me some sort of like, maybe Whistling Straits isn't the perfect place for the American team.
I guess. I mean, listen, we looked at this leaderboard, or sorry, the 2012 leaderboard, and, sample size, it was one time. So you took what you took from it. You didn't want to take too much. You didn't want to ignore it. Whistling Straits with no wind might look like if we actually get wind, might actually just be a completely different place than we watched at the U.S. Open a couple years ago.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Come on.
Or not U.S. Open.
It's bad because I know what happens with this shot already because the shot tracker I have is ahead.
Yeah, well, when Matt Wallace left it that distance, I kind of.
It's all right. You don't like to see him giving away shots on when you have no 3 putts kind of thing. Because
probably good for both Stricker and for, you talked about the Ryder Cup. It's good for Stricker and Potty to both play in the weekend, right?
Is it?
Well, this is a relative analog course to the one they're picking guys for.
Sure. Wouldn't it be better to miss the cut so that you can actually watch the guys on the weekend?
They can't pick a pairing like they could early in the week because I think they both got paired with younger players who have potential windows.
Okay.
Is that going to stay in?
It's not looking good.
Oh, I don't know. Victor was on a near that line and got it. Oh, I don't think so, buddy. You guys are like 2 seconds ahead of me, I think. But I'm cool.
Decky
My
man.
lineups are pretty good except some disasters.
I have a nice one going in mind because is the cut at +5 yet? Or is it still just hanging out at... Yeah, 2 more guys. So Noren, Scott, Matt Jones. When 2 of those guys inevitably fall, then, Noren's playing the 18th right now as his 9th hole. So, although he has a 27-foot birdie putt.
The only ultra high-end guys I rostered were Bryson and Rom. So I feel like I got the guys that are going to make the cut. So I feel good about that.
I had 5 of 24 lineups with Dustin. That was not good.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
He got so hot yesterday and couldn't make a putt, and that was just the end of him. Like he was playing poorly, then he started striking it really, really well and couldn't capitalize on any of the holes. And the same as Webb yesterday. Like Webb's gonna make the cut now. He didn't make a birdie yesterday. Like that's insane.
Dustin looked the same way he looked at Augusta, just completely out of sorts.
Dustin?
Yeah.
They didn't even show him that much. You can't really even make that statement.
Yeah.
From what I saw, you can see the scores. He clearly was out of sorts. Dustin's amongst, if not the best player in golf. Like if he's playing like that, and he withdraws the week before, 2 weeks before, something's up.
Who are you most excited about of those guys that played pretty well in the clubhouse at 2 under?
Sungjae.
Sungjae. Yes, I saw you. Oh yeah, you posted that. He hasn't putted yet.
Although I was wrong. He actually had a really nice putting day yesterday, as it turns out.
I think the answer's got to be Connors. He did what Rory did in 2012. Rory shot 75 on Friday and won the tournament. Connors shot 75 today.
Because I bet him, it's Gary Woodland.
Oh, fair enough.
That'd be great. Streelman too be fun.
Oh, I was thinking every time I saw Streelman up there, I think of you, Tim.
I get excited. He was playing well today. He did gassed a little bit towards the
Wouldn't
end.
it be fun if those two young guns, Hovland and Streelman, got paired together on the weekend?
Yeah. Okay. You think that's funny? Listen, if nothing else, I just want Phil to win so we get to see him in the Ryder Cup.
I'm surprised.
Would he even make the Ryder Cup team? I guess they would have him
If
as
you want a
captain's pick
major,
for sure.
if you want a major,
If he won a major, he would literally be able to just tell them he's on the team.
yeah, Stricker would never not pick.
And it also becomes.
Oh,
one of
Tim,
those
is that
You
one
don't
of
think
the?
I- you don't think I could beat that?
I don't think you could beat that Gator. No, I think you would die.
Do
Do you know? You see how they're just standing there and watching it go by the crocodile? You would be having a fucking panic attack.
I don't think so. I'm a pretty cool customer.
And that, oh yes, if there's one thing, you're scared of peacocks. And
Don't you call people over to kill spiders?
No, I don't do that. I don't mind spiders. I don't like them, but I'm not afraid of them.
That's a baby gator. You could probably. I mean,
You
as
look
someone that's never wrangled anything other than his mom's loose Maltese when she gets out of the house, you could probably wrangle that thing. I don't
Right.
have a clue.
Louis, well, I mean, I guess Louis on the screen. I can tell you where this goes, but he's going to get to 500 pretty quickly.
Oh wow, Louis. Oh, if for yeah, good. Tim's. I mean, there's a Louis bet in my account, but it doesn't belong to me, so that's even more demoralizing.
Oh, that's why when you always get me to make a bet, I always throw like $10 on it, just in
No, but
just
this is someone that always. It's like a family friend who loves Louis, always bets Louis. Like he kind of has some third-degree separation of Louis.
The thing is, Louis hasn't gone through the hard holes yet. So even if he's at -5, I mean, he's really at -3. Right?
You probably take 2 strokes away.
Yeah.
Can Victor play a par 5 without giving me a heart attack?
I want to go look at this now that you kind of mentioned that. Has Zalatoris made a birdie on a par 5 yet? Because it seems like every time he's at a par 5, he just absolutely mangles the hole.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I don't know how he's going to hit that ball.
Oh, he'll figure it out. He's nimble. He's an athlete.
You're a few seconds ahead of me.
Well, he hasn't even come close to hitting it. He's just
Maybe he'll do what he did
That's
at
a lot
Quail.
worse. That's a lot. At Quail, he took a penalty,
Yeah, just took a
But he-
drop.
but I mean, the situation's a little different.
well, Hollow's not a major championship.
No, but that was also the 72nd hole with like an
Yeah.
extra shot to burn. Yada yada yada.
I gotta say that was one of the smarter moves of anyone I've seen anyone do in golf in years. Just like, no, let's not.
Yeah,
let's
'cause-
just take the drop. Like this is so much easier.
And it wasn't exactly like he easily could have missed the green, and had to get up and down to make that bogey at Quail.
Where's Will Z? Yeah, Will Z's just +1. Let's see. Today, par. No, he did birdie the 7th. The 7th is pretty. Like, if you're not birdieing the 7th, you got real problems.
Yeah, 7 and 11 are your scoring holes. 10 to a lesser degree 2.
Yeah, and yesterday he was even on the par 5s. Zalatoris, I'm talking about. And then today he was -1. Like, that's just not going to cut it. He's fucking tied with Daniel Van Tonder. And host of hockey's.
DVT.
How did Bojack Horsley do today, or whatever that guy was?
He was plus.
Challenging.
He was plus. That's Cam's guy. Cam loves the Sam Horsfield.
I didn't know who that was.
Really,
Oh,
he's great on the European tour.
And then I looked him up, and he doesn't play. So why would I?
No,
know?
he
doesn't
plays on the
play.
European tour.
I
He's a
don't watch
pup.
European golf, so how would I know who he was?
No, because he's played in
Damn, he
WGCs
literally-
and majors. He came I believe he was top 10 at the Open 2 years ago.
I want to tell you, Tim, he's probably not that. I don't know if it means anything. He's probably been top 10 in 50% of his European tour events.
Oh no, I looked it up. I looked up and I saw he was doing well in all these events. I was like, I don't ever watch these events, and I was like, well, good for him, because they didn't talk about him at all yesterday. And then at 8 o'clock, they're like, oh, Horsfield for a chance to get one back. I say, who? I've been watching this for 12 hours today, and you didn't mention his name once. How could he be second?
I was wrong about his top 10. Who am I thinking of then? There was a guy, a British European guy that we used to like to bet on. Maybe it was
Chris
Chris Wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Wood does sound
Although the Chris
like
Wood,
maybe a better option.
the Chris Wood top 10 at the Open Championship was the year that Sink beat Watson. I think that was like 12 years ago.
Sink is lingering here again too.
I'm surprised you haven't proclaimed this event Mickelson's to lose.
Because
No, 'cause he is reversed.
78.
He has reversed curse Phil to the very top of the leaderboard. At the beginning of each day, he has proclaimed that Phil would be horrible, and this is what happens.
This is not a course that should suit Phil with lots of wind and requiring you to hit lots of drivers accurately. It just sooner or later it's going to catch up with him. It just hasn't yet.
Yeah, your boy BoJack Horseman did not have a good day today. Put it that way.
He
He is
didn't
put
see
it this way. He's currently +5.
didn't have a Tringali day.
What's Tringali even at?
A lot.
He's +10 for the tournament.
What?
He was 2 under.
He was
start
3
today.
under.
Is he 3 under? Wow. He had a real shot at that first round leader yesterday for a bit.
Do you know who leads this tournament in strokes gained approach, but is not going to make the cut?
Would it be a surprising name?
Yes, it's a guy that Tim has never heard of because he's a European tour player.
Rosner.
It is. It's Antoine Rosnay.
I don't know how I knew. That's crazy.
But he has lost an impressive 2 strokes off the tee, 4.5 around the greens, and 2 putting.
Connors really was impressive today.
He was.
Like holding it together.
It was no.
He'll still be teeing off late. As I joked with you guys though last night, he does feel like this generation's Charlie Hoffman.
Yes.
Like he'll win his events. Like he's gonna be the man. Like
Yeah, he'll
he's
have
gonna
like
get a few trophies. Probably
Yeah.
through Texas, like he's already done. Whatever. He'll find his sweet spots on the calendar, but I don't know. Even my mother-in-law was happy for him yesterday, and I'm like, all right, this
He's
is his
live.
forte. He peaks
very
too
live.
early. Peaks too early.
Well, I mean, he had the best putting day of his life on Thursday for someone who's a shitty putter. Gaining 4 strokes in a round just isn't going to happen all that often.
Well,
But
shooting 67 at this place in the wind is next to impossible. So you
Sure.
have to make a bunch of miracle putts.
yeah, sure, but that's just so unlikely from him of all people to do it. But the biggest thing with him yesterday was just he just hit every green. He didn't hit every green in regulation, but like Paul and I watched the 2012 replay on the weekend. Like even Paul said he couldn't take Connors because he watched what happened to the guys on Sunday that year. Like, oh, you just have to get it up and down from off the green a bunch of times. And like, just go look at like sort of like the shot log for Corey Connors today. If he missed a green in regulation, it was almost an auto bogey because he can't chip.
Like your man, David Lynn.
What's that?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Sunday, you're gonna like pars down the
Happened to him that
stretch.
Sunday. Lynn was in contention and then fell apart because he couldn't hit greens on Sunday.
If
No,
you get hot-
David Lynn came in second.
I thought, who was the guy that was second or third and then finished at like +2?
I don't know. David Lynn came second at the last one that was here though.
Okay.
If you're trying to post a number on Sunday off your like hot round that's put you in that position, you could probably just come home posting pars. Like you could win in the clubhouse.
You know,
Like one back if you post 1 or 2 back of those
I
leaders
was
that have
thinking
to
about-
finish.
I would wait a second here, but you know who might be a really intriguing live bet?
Brooks Koepka. That was a joke.
Keegan Bradley.
Tom Lewis is 200 to 1 right now. He's on the 18th hole. He's -1. Now he's just off the green, so I want to kind of see what he does here. But if he can get it up and down, like his ball striking right now is really good. His chipping is good. His driving is good. He's just not putting whatsoever. And if he's
Young Tom Lewis.
young Tom Lewis, yeah. But he started on the back, so he'll be through the back 9 already.
Yeah, but 1 through 4 is a bitch. I don't want to bet anybody till they
No, but that's the
fourth
best way
hole.
to go. You wanted to start on 10.
Yeah, like
No,
you're through the and 1 through 4 isn't all that bad. You can birdie 1 and 2.
I guess.
You can. It definitely, you don't want to have to face those last few holes.
I mean, like I said, you can get him 5 places is the thing. So you can bet him 200 to 1, and you would get 40 to 1 on his top 5. I mean, he's currently in what? Fuck. I'll see what he does here. He's at -1. He's T15 right now.
I like it.
Well, he's going to bogey this hole. Hate to tell you. So he's going to go down from 200 to 1. But if he can just bogey, he'll be at even with a chance to put up one or two under. I just look at the ball striking; it's really good.
So Rory made par from that shit box.
Yep.
Impressive. Okay, baby. Impressive roars.
Have you live bet? How many times have you live bet Fowler, Jeff?
Just once, Pat.
What was the number?
Just once. Very good.
How good?
Like, what is like pretty much his pre-tournament? Like 150?
He's 175 right now.
Yeah.
Because he is about to bogey this hole, this par 3.
What's he? How many holes is he in through the day?
He's on the 14th right now, making bogey. So he'll be on. He has the killer stretch coming up.
Won't be his last of the day.
Ooh, get there.
Won't be his last.
That's fine.
Yeah, so he's going to drop to +1. Be a part of the +1 brigade.
I don't know. +1s are very live. What's Xander doing?
Zande is +1 for the day. He's got an up and down for birdie on 11 though. He's just off the green, just in front of the green, like where Louis or.
No, please no. Oh, please no.
Who the hell is this?
They're
They're showing Kotsia. Why else would they be showing him, Tim? Why else would they be showing him?
No. Please no. Please.
Oh, be good. Be good. Oh, it's not going in. Just a good shot.
Oh, thank God.
I thought I really thought yesterday that Morikawa was going to be the one to get the hole in one just to spite you. He put it an inch from the hole.
So Tim, that's just pure luck if that's like a foot and a half, like a foot to the left, right?
I mean, technically speaking, yes. A hole in one is always some degree of luck. That's really not a controversial opinion.
No, pure luck though.
I never said it's pure luck. It's not pure luck. But there's a heck of a lot of luck involved. Whew. I'm glad they showed George Kotsia hitting it close for a birdie for no reason. That made a lot of sense.
Well, it's just a nice shot.
Well, it was a nice shot, but
Maybe
yeah, that's what they're doing.
I just have this. I have this Tom Lewis bet loaded up. I'm just waiting to see what he does on the green here. Oh, that's going. That's school of right.
yeah, that is not.
Rory's been right and right on the last couple.
What? That's not Rory's miss. Rory's miss is left when he's tight.
Pat, what? How many feet does Lewis have?
15 for par on 18. And if he makes bogey, like if he makes par, he's going to stay at 200 to 1. If he doesn't make par, I don't even think they're updating Tom Lewis, to be perfectly honest with you. Apparently someone in the chat just said that Hatton 3-putted from 1 foot?
Yeah. Well, if that happened, they will likely show it.
They'll likely show him break his putter in half.
Like at the Masters with who was it? Siwoo.
Danny Lee. It was Danny
Siwoo,
Lee.
who had to putt with his 3-wood.
But Danny Lee had like a 7-putt or something and withdrew.
No. Siwoo was the one who broke his putter and had to putt with his wood. Lewis missed his putt, by the way. Was JT going to make the cut?
I would say odds are no, given that he's 6 over and they played the front first, right?
Oh, they did. They started on the front?
I'm hoping that he doesn't.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, I could be wrong about that, but I think so.
He needs a birdie here.
He needs to probably make 3 at 11 or 3 at 16.
No, I don't think so. I mean, if he can just make if he can make 4 here, 4 at 16, then he can give 1 back somewhere else.
Well, I kind of bake in he's going to give 1 back between 17 and 18.
Well, I mean, you got to play well to make the cut at some point.
I suppose that's true.
Let's see. We need 15 more guys to drop for it to get to +6. I don't even know if there's 15 guys available to drop, but let's see. Smooja is still on the course. He's at +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on the course at +5. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. So I said 6, right? 6, then 4?
Yes.
So there's 10, and those are the guys at +4. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys at +3 who are still on the course. I mean, it's +6 is doable. It's not.
Yeah, like a 1 in 20 chance, probably.
I think it has a better than 5% chance at this point. It's a lot of guys. And some of them are, of the guys at +3, Gooch, Varner, Higo, and Leishman.
Higo.
And Leishman are still on the course. Like, they're the deepest in their rounds, but they're all just going into 16, 17, and 18. So +2 or +3 isn't out of the realm of possibility.
No. They were hyping up Higo yesterday. I was kind of fired up for him.
He was the only man on the course at one point.
Yeah. That's when JD was practicing.
With the cig in his mouth?
Yeah. And then he pitched in for a birdie, and I got hyped. Well, since he killed it here in the first round the last time they played it, so I thought he was going to go low yesterday.
I think you were wrong.
Well, clearly. I don't know whether he's even going to go to Royal St. George's or not, because if they don't let him use his cart.
Did they let him use his cart here?
Yes, they did. He was karting.
Oh, was
yesterday. Yep, you have to let him.
Why?
Because of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Right? That was what the whole Supreme Court decision on Ben Martin was about. Or Casey Martin, sorry, was about.
Whatever. Then why is Casey Martin coaching Oregon? Why is he on the PGA Tour?
I guess he can't play anymore.
Oh.
I forgot that next year's tournament was now in Southern Hills.
When you say you forgot, did you just find that out by the graphic that came up on the screen?
No, I'd read that when they announced it a month or so.
What do you know about Southern Hills?
Well, that's where Tiger won that PGA in the 5,000-degree heat.
Hmm? Who did he beat? Was that the year he beat Brad May?
I think so.
Wait,
yeah, because wasn't that supposed to be a Trump National, but they moved it, and I remember reading that.
Yeah, is that the one where he had the point on the 72nd hole to get to the playoff?
Yes, I do think so.
All right, fuck it. Victor... I'm betting on Tom Lewis.
Did you get a bigger number?
No, it didn't move. I think they just
probably will.
I think they just expected him to bogey 18, so it was.
And Fowler's 250 now.
Yeah, maybe he missed his other putt because he wasn't in the hole for bogey yet.
And is Xander not at +2 anymore? Because Xander at +2 has got to be worth 150 to 1. No,
Xander is current. Oh, ooh. He was chipping to get it up and down for birdie, and apparently he is now hitting shot 6.
Oh, he really screwed up. But Victor put it tight.
What in God's name did he do here? Oh, my God.
Are we in cut danger?
Who, for Xander?
Yeah.
He's in the hole for double bogey.
So he's at 4 over.
3. Yeah, he's at 4 over now, which is still fine for the cut line, but...
Yeah, I was just wondering.
All right, here we go. Tom Lewis, 200 to 1. Now I got to log in.
Oh, yeah, there they are showing Xander Schauffele now.
They probably should.
They don't show you. They show you the end. They don't show you the journey. It's embarrassing. How did a player this good, double bogey? Show me where he fucked up. Why can't they do that?
I'm gonna reinvest my Mackenzie Hughes money from this morning. One of the easiest bets, and I didn't even have to sweat it, Jeff. It was great.
I don't know if we mentioned it, but I'm really proud of Daniel Berger today.
Nice rally for him.
He's on a lot of my DraftKings, so they'll probably be losing lineups anyway, but at least some 5 of 6 chances because Thomas Peters probably killed me everywhere.
Yeah, Peters. It's funny. I only played 2 guys in the 6,000s. I played Peters and Bezadenhout. Those are the only 2 guys. So
I played some Stu Sink. I don't know. There are a few guys.
Sink is driving the ball marvelously.
Yeah. People want him tested for PEDs. It's top 25 on the
Tim,
tour.
what do you think? Do you think this is a make or a miss from Louis?
I think he nails it.
I think you might be right. Louis putting really well. Let's see here. Oh, that's good. Boom.
Oh, wow. There would have been some nice numbers on after round 2 leader. Because I saw even when we went on the air, Tim, Phil was still paying -450.
Yeah, Louis not out of the woods yet here, though.
I still would have Phil as the minus whatever favorite to be leading at the end of 36 holes because Louis still hasn't gone through. He hasn't even made the turn into the wind.
Did you guys see the shot that Victor hit on number 2?
Oh, it was resplendent.
It was the nicest shot into number 2 all day. I saw everyone else they showed in those power groups. No one hit a better shot into number 2. of all that televised groupings.
No, he just had a couple of warm-up swings before he got to hit that ball.
It's too bad.
So let's see here. Tom Lewis, $12 bet with the each way. So 24 in total, pays $2,900. Let's have it. That'd be a nice
Is there
one.
anyone else back there?
Anyone else like way back
What
in
did
the odds?
Tom Lewis was what? Because he's number one ball striking? I'm just trying to remember why we like it.
No, he's top 10 tee to green right now. But he just played the back. Like, he's going out to the front. Like, if there's a way to make up strokes, that's the way to do it. And maybe make a few putts. Now I need to log out again before I start just clicking on things.
Bryson.
Tim, you didn't bet it though, right? Just I want to
He's
confirm.
my pick. I get so much credit if he wins.
I'll give you credit.
Unbelievable.
I'll give you credit.
That's all I really care about. To be perfectly frank, that's all I have ever
Listen,
really cared about.
you're so when you're as rich as Tim is,
Oh,
you don't even need a few bucks from a bet. Like, yeah, the credit.
The credit lasts forever.
Yeah,
Money is easy come, easy go.
you'd be fine.
You're going to enjoy this Brooks shot, Tim, after you reverse cursed him.
If Bryson does, why? Oh, this is a great Brooks shot or what?
Oh, yeah. 20 feet for eagle.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. He'll probably make birdie.
Sure.
He eagled the last one from like 3 times the
Yeah.
length.
You were correct, though, Tim. Phil is still a minus 250 favorite to be the second round leader.
Yeah, it's just because people are savvy to what the end of this course looks like and the conditions. That's all.
Yeah, but even if Louis ties him, Pat, like you're gonna chop up your minus 250.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no value to bet it now. But
I have I have one good lineup in the PME Open. I'm excited about that.
I thought you had a shot at first round leader yesterday with Laird, and I purposely didn't say anything.
Oh, thank you. But you were thinking it, weren't you?
Well, yeah, I was thinking it, but I didn't say anything.
All right, there's your boy Morikawa. I really wish you hadn't have picked him because I wanted to bet him.
You could have. You could have.
No.
There's no law against it.
So the lineup I got going in the PME Open, I need the cut to get to 5. Is it there yet? Did we get to 5? Great. Now the leaderboard skipped on me. We need one more guy to drop to get it to +5. So it's going to be very soon. Probably Alex Noren on this. He's on 13. Oh, Denny McCarthy's on 17. I just assume he's going to go into the water. Oh, Noren stuck it.
I still can't believe Grace hit that shot today on 17.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah, but the commentators kept saying all morning, like, this is a never go at flag.
Unless you're Daniel.
Yeah,
You know what? There's a reason they're commentating and not out on the course and currently in the lead at the PGA Championship at the time. Berger put it to like 2 feet.
Yeah, well, but it just seemed like that was not the time to make that shot.
Yeah, cowards don't win, Tim. That's why you don't win, because you're a coward.
There's a difference between being prudent and being cowardly. That would have been a prudent shot.
If he thought he had the shot, you take the shot.
Yeah, well, but you know what? That sometimes discretion is the better part of valor.
But everyone who leaves it up to the left is still basically not getting it up and down for bogey or for par anyway.
That's not true. I saw several people do that.
A few people did. Most people are making bogey from over on the left. So you could do what Cam Smith did. Just go for it, go in the water, and then be like, I'll just, from the drop area, I'll put it to 3 feet and knock it in for bogey. No big deal.
Well, you can play it that way, but it's just an incredibly tough circumstance.
If it's a shot you think you like, you go for it. And that's his shot shape. From left to right, that's actually a good shot for him. But he overcooked it like he did at Chambers Bay. It was the same shot.
Yeah, pretty much. No guy here with a sign to tell the train to be quiet, though.
No. Yeah, so the lineup I have on the go, like it needs Webb Simpson to get through. It's Decky, Webb, Cam Smith, Niemann, Casey, and Bezadenhout.
It's pretty solid. I guess Webb is going to get in, isn't he?
Yeah, Webb's going to make it.
They kept saying all morning, like, well, Webb's not going to make it for the first time in 16 majors, and that's a shame, but now it looks like he's going to.
Yeah, the commentators, Tim, if you have not realized, have no idea what the cut line is, ever.
They don't seem to know how the cut works despite playing on tour and being out there every week. It's really amazing. They don't understand.
I would prefer that Hideki and Casey just don't completely implode coming down the home stretch here. That'd be nice. But you never know with these things. All right, let's get an update on the betting odds. Louis is the favorite with his one-shot lead. Oh, dear God. Well, Xander missed fairway on the next hole, too.
That'd be really bad if he misses the cut. Although a lot of people would probably enjoy it because he's super high owned, but I'm one of those fish.
Yeah, I got some Xander lineups on the go. But you know that he's going to pull a Rahm. They're both going to, like, Rahm's in at +3. He's going to come like T6 in this tournament somehow.
Can I say I'm very much looking forward to doing this in a month when it will be in prime time?
Yeah, that'll be awesome. But
I think
it won't even be it won't even be in prime time. It'll be at like
past prime time.
No, it'll be like 2 PM, won't it?
No, it's in California, so it'll be on late at night.
Oh, for whatever reason, I thought the Open was next.
No, there should be a law. The PGA or the U.S. Open should be in the Pacific time zone each year.
It's like sooner than you think because it's like Father's Day. So
Yeah,
it is Father's Day weekend. Yeah,
I believe that there are 3 like if you include this week, there are 3 majors in the next 9 tournaments.
Oh.
Then it's football.
And really, if you include the Olympics, 4.
Yeah, no one cares about that.
The Olympics feels more cursed again, Tim.
Yeah, I mean, Si Woo's going to get his military exemption. He's going to be one of 3 players who shows up. He's going to medal.
Plus, the European Soccer Championships start pretty soon too, and I'm excited about that.
I thought the World Cup was this year.
No, World Cup was in 2018, so that'll be in 2022.
Is that still in Qatar?
It is.
Or Qatar?
Yeah, like Christmas time.
Oh, roars for Eag?
Do you ever watch soccer?
I watched the Euro and I watched the World Cup pretty closely. That's it. And that one Montreal Impact game that we went to.
Tim, what do you think about Brooks's eagle putt? In or out?
Out.
$20 says he makes it.
Okay. Do you know or something?
I do. He makes it.
It's not like when our friend kept betting our other friend, but he had an advanced knowledge of how each play was going to turn out.
So no, you can keep your $20.
Goddamn eagle putt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, what did we do, Pat?
I know. It's okay. Tom Lewis is going to win.
Well, we'll have to get some wagers on the go Tuesday.
Some wagers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did golf courses open up where you are, Jeff?
Yeah, they open tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Tim and I are playing on Tuesday.
Yep. At the course they played the Canadian Women's Open a few years ago.
When you say a few years ago, how many years ago do you think that actually was?
06? 07?
So a few years ago to you was 06, which was...
That feels like a few years ago to me.
So if it was 16 years ago, it was a few years ago. 15 years
Doesn't
ago.
that feel like... 10 years ago does not feel like 2011. It feels like 2003.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, well, it does to me.
Well, maybe you need to start doing some more stuff.
I am busy constantly.
Are you?
Well, no, but I usually am.
Who's gonna win the
up?
How are your dudes Francais going to do with the Euros, Tim?
I don't think they'll win. I'm picking England to win.
You pick England in everything. Are you just trying to curse them like when you pick the Leafs every year?
I hope England goes out in the first round. I despise them, but I think they'll win the whole thing. I'd love to see France win again, but France is too good. I actually think they'll lose in the second round. It's really weird this year. There's no host that's in like 8 different countries.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing it all over Europe. But anyway, yeah, I think England will end up winning the whole thing.
All right, keep it together, pal. Oh, no. Don't be in the waste bunker. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think you want to hope it's in the waste bunker.
Fucking Casey, man.
That's either wet or it's sandy.
Well, thanks, Tim. Those are one of the two options it could possibly be.
No, it could be wrapped up in those reeds too. Like he could be able to get his club on the ball there.
I don't know. That got into the sand.
Someone in the chat says that the LPGA was at Glen Arbor in 2005, Tim.
Okay, fair enough. That also just feels like a couple of years ago to me.
Okay, do you remember what year we went to Bonnaroo?
08?
08. That, to me, that feels like it happened 40 years ago.
Now, see, to me, that feels like it happened like 2 weeks ago.
Man. So long ago.
It doesn't feel very long ago.
It really does.
I don't think so.
Like, how long do you think I've been married for?
Well, I know exactly when you were married.
So yeah, so
I know what's going on.
I've been married for, it'll be 4 years.
4 years in July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4 years that I've been married.
Yeah, but that's in the blink of an eye.
Okay.
I'm bad with trying, and people know this. I am very bad with speculating how long ago something was or how far away something is. Or how big crowds are. If I go to like an event and someone asks me how many people were there, I'm terrible at predicting crowds.
Oh, do you think that's what happened with Trump at the inauguration that time? He's just bad with numbers? He's like, it's the biggest ever. There was 3 million people there. Someone in the chat says, this is what Ben says, Tim, why do you hate England? As an Englishman who is a fan of yours, I'm devastated.
Oh, I love the country of England. I'm a huge fan of the country of England. I just don't like their soccer team. I think they're like the Maple Leafs.
Tim,
they think they deserve to win championships, and then they don't deserve to win championships.
But didn't you just pick them?
I love the country itself. I think they are going to win, but that doesn't mean that they're going to.
Tim, would you say
the Leafs to win the cup?
He did.
I did.
Would you say that time flies when you're just living your truth?
I would not say that.
Oh, someone else, Melissa, theorizes that time moves different for Tim because all of his time spent at the spa getting tugs.
Oh, that's terrible.
People put you on tugs now.
Because of you.
No, Bryson being carted home? What's going on?
A lot of people have a lot of theories about why you can't figure out time or crowds. Tim didn't realize how big the crowd was when he stormed the Capitol with Zach Wilson.
That's terrible. That's just terrible.
What's going on here with Bryson?
Well, he's a million miles outside, so I think he's probably asking for maybe some relief from something.
Hey, if Lowry got some relief from the sand earlier, why not ask?
I couldn't believe they granted him relief there. You hit it that far offline. I'm sorry, son. You just take a drop.
No, he asked for relief. Maybe you'll get it.
Of course, it is rangefinder. Of course.
Isn't that what Phil does? Just like, yeah, I'm in trouble.
Phil was trying to hit that ball out of the bush with his driver.
Really?
Yes.
Drop in the fairway. Okay. It's like, come here. It worked.
If he's getting relief because of a immovable obstruction, like one of those tents, right, he'll get relief.
Prohibited. Calculating elevation. Oh, good. That's bad news for Cole Sertz. Does a SIG count as... Well, you can't measure the wind speed. Does that mean a SIG counts as a device? Because that's what he does. He just holds up the SIG into the wind to see which way it's going.
That's actually ingenious.
Too bad he's no good anymore.
No, this is a really big shot from Louis.
Did we ever figure out what happened to Casey? Is he just DOA?
Fell off a cliff.
Yeah, he fell off. He got hit by a car. He's dead.
Somebody tweeted at me, and whoever it was, I don't know who it was, but it was great, they retweeted at me my John Daly tweet from yesterday and said, how did he finish? Dead last. He had a good day, though.
Oh, like, yeah. You have to change the graphic. The cut is now officially +5. Paul's been sitting next to me this whole time. He doesn't have a microphone or can hear you guys. He's just hearing my end of the conversation.
Meh. Oh, that was pretty decent play by Louis. So did Bryson take a penalty?
No.
I believe he's being. See, I haven't got the sound on, so that's. I believe he's being granted relief.
Oh, Timmy, this sounds like your guy right here. Colette plus 22.
I really want Bryson and Brooks
I
to play
assume he's
together.
one of the PGA 20.
There's one guy who's like not actually terrible. Merrick, I think. He's like even.
Merrick?
Merrick said that?
Yeah, he's made the cut.
So if it is 5 over, how many guys are going to get to this weekend?
Well, it will all depend. Right now, it would be 84 players would be inside the cut line. But there's a whole, like the cut still might go to, but there are so many guys still on the course that it could still get to plus 6 at this point.
The way this course plays so hard, it takes forever to play rounds here.
Well, it's really long too. Imagine if
And
you had to run this course, it would take you forever.
Like they'll be out at sun like at dawn
I've run
if there's 80 guys in this thing.
Certainly run long.
What?
There's a question in the chat that says, has Tim ever had sex or does he only like tugs?
Oh, yeah, Tim. Tim is abstinent these days, addicted to tugs.
How would that be abstinent? Anyway.
Oh, Vic.
He's everywhere.
You missed?
I don't know.
Break.
No. But
Break.
again, the reason Vic can't win is he just doesn't have the steadiness required for a place.
He's super live in this tournament. What are you talking about?
He can compete, but he's not going to win. And the reason he's not going to win is because he doesn't have the steadiness.
Okay, but the week it's steady, he's going to cash. I'll finally cash my prop of him winning by more than 3 because he's going to obliterate the field.
Whenever that day happens, but it's not going to happen in this tournament. I don't think.
Yes. Come on, Vic. We need all you can.
But I mean, I'm a big fan of Vic. In fact, I was boosting Vic before you guys were.
Oh no, this is your truth.
There are
This
people
is your
in the
truth.
tournament. Vic, Phil, Louis, golfers who I really, really, really like. This is turning into a friends and family PGA for me.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this leaderboard very much as well.
But CBS is delighted because if you can't have Tiger, the next person they want is Phil. And somehow they fluked in to getting Phil in the last group on at least Saturday.
I think that's an interesting discussion. If you are, this leaderboard is pretty great for them because Phil is one of the guys that you would want there. Brooks is most definitely one of the guys you would want there. Bryson is up there. The only guy they're really missing is Spieth.
Picking Phil, Phil's the obvious pick because you also need to be confident that a couple other guys like your Brooks and your Brysons will get there on their own. Like if you could just pick a guy to be there, you'd pick Phil because you would assume he couldn't get there on his own, but hey, I'm loving that he has.
All right, Paul.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. Casey had to take a drop, but he has 10 feet for par though. So
that'd be a great par.
That would be a really nice par after getting. Didn't know he liked to get wet. Good thing he flew it and didn't just go into the water.
Been a lot fewer balls in the water at this tournament than I expected, I have to say.
There's not that much water at this course.
No, not really. But there are a few holes where you think, my goodness, there's just so much water. Like 17, for example. 6 guys.
Yeah, but most
people, a lot of bad golfers who teed it up yesterday.
This is the strongest field of the year.
I know that's what this tournament's claim to fame is. I get it, but at the same time, you're also letting in 20 tour pros and guys who won this tournament in the 80s. So.
Sure, but all of those guys are playing the Tim Coward's way out. They are bailing out as hard left as possible.
That's what I would. JD doesn't do that.
No, JD probably went in the water.
At least once.
Oh, geez. Hideki. What are Hideki's live odds? I guess he's down to 22-1 right now. Fuck. He has
3 under?
He has, what is that? He has 40 feet for eagle on the 11th to get himself to 5 under.
No.
Sorry, to get to 4 under. He's 3 under for the day. He's at 2 under. But he has an eagle putt right now. Oh, Keegan is not doing as bad as I thought he'd be doing today.
No, and he played well here in 2012.
Yeah, he came third. Just, I assume that after having the hot first round, he would just go into the tank today.
Yeah, sort of the way Duffner did.
Yeah, where is Duffner even going to make the cut?
I assume not, since I haven't heard him all day, and he was like flirting with the co-lead yesterday. So
I had him as first round leader at 200-1. I was like, oh, he's going to do this. This is great. And then it was like, no, he is +8 today. He is outside the cut line.
That's unfortunate.
He went full Horsfield. Although
Yeah,
the horseman's going to make the cut now, though.
I like when former champions in events make cuts like this, but that's what it is.
Well, what happened to Beam? Beam was sticking around for a bit.
He was, and I bet somebody that he would make the cut. I think Beamer.
No, he's going to make the cut.
Oh, nice.
He shot +7 today, but the cut. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He shot +5 today because he's +7. He's not going to make the cut. I thought, yeah, he was not 2 under yesterday. That's my fault, Tim. I'm sorry.
I love this leaderboard.
It's really good. I wish more of my. I wish
Betting,
more of.
not betting.
I wish.
But juice.
I wish guys that I had bet are on this leaderboard, but you can't win them all.
Yeah, it's just nothing but juice.
I mean, yeah, there are.
Outside of
my betting card didn't have enough past major champions to be that successful with this leaderboard, but it's stocked with guys that have won majors at the moment.
Outside of Grace and Bezaden, there's all the top guys are people at CBS are thrilled to have up here.
Oh, look at this fucking guy. You gotta be kidding me.
We don't know who you're cursing at.
Oh wow, Paul Casey makes the par putt. Okay,
Good for him.
man.
Really wouldn't want even Phil
Morikawa.
Jones.
Like this is the one drawback to Morikawa. Like you got to be better with those, pal. He had some horrible ones yesterday too, and he was playing great.
Yeah, it's true.
Phil kind of joked going off the course that he almost like didn't want to sleep on the lead. So maybe he's happy a couple guys are running hot.
Apparently, this morning too, like when
Casey.
the ESPN guys tried to talk to him before the round. He's warming up, and usually he talks and is friendly. Had nothing for anybody.
It was a par 5.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but still.
No, great. Yeah, getting the hazard, great par. Just.
Yep.
I've seen. Yeah, I'm just. I don't want to take anything away from it. So I'll shut up. What was that? Oh, silence.
This guy's fucking. He's down to 20-1 now.
Yeah.
And he has he made a putt? He made one long one I saw, but I think that every single one from like 12 feet he's just missed.
Yeah.
At least that's how it feels watching him because we see every one of his shots.
Habs in 4 or what?
No. I still think the Maple Leafs will win in 6. That's actually what I said at the start. And I stand by that.
If you're watching out there, smash the like button. Let us know if. Yes, it's Tyler in the chat says, "Are we scared of Barstool Brooks?" We absolutely are scared of Barstool Brooks.
I'm not.
Except now you should be even more terrified. By the way,
I am extremely terrified of Barstool Brooks, and Tim makes me even more terrified of Barstool Brooks.
I say let Brooks do his worst.
How good would a Bryson Brooks final pairing on Sunday be?
That's what I.
Did you just say that?
I said that a few minutes ago.
I'm sorry.
I'd rather Phil and Brooks.
Pat, we could even get it tomorrow. Bryson's about to make Bryson's got like 2 feet to get one behind Brooks.
True.
I want JT to miss the cut.
Well, he's inside the cut line now.
Did you see the shirt that Rose was wearing today, Jeff?
No.
Oh, it was terrible.
Couldn't have been that bad. My Menchie's didn't blow up.
I'm shocked that it didn't because it was very, very bad.
He was playing well. Where's he at right now?
He was 2 over through 2 I saw, so that wasn't a hot start. He finished at +3, so he's through. I was telling I forget who it was. I think I was telling Paul beforehand. There's just Big Daddy Bryson. That's not good.
Nope.
Oy.
Sloppy.
that like there are certain guys that never pop on the models like when we go into these big tournaments, but there are just like certain guys that always just play well in majors. Like Louis is always one of them. I feel like he's the second round leader of half the majors, then he comes like 13th.
Yes.
Pretty much. Better than 13th, but yeah.
Now he's leading. Every time you say something bad about him, he makes an eagle or a birdie, Tim.
Yeah, I get it, but he also hasn't played the hard holes yet, and he isn't into the wind yet. So we'll see.
Yeah, but he's got extra strokes to give. Like he's
He's got one stroke to give. So okay. Listen, Brooks is a great player. I just don't think he's going to win this tournament. We'll see what a 4 full day grind at this type of place will do to him. We'll see. I mean, I think Phil's got the same problem. I think Phil is going to be out of gas.
Then who do you think is winning?
Louis. I told you that. Louis got to be the guy right now. Louis
should bet it.
Champion. He's a major champion, so it would shock nobody. He's a marvelous player, would shock nobody.
But normally you just say, oh, you can't bet Louis. He can't win in America.
Well, yeah, but you know what? Crazier things have been happening recently, so.
I'm shocked you didn't pick your boy Streelman.
Streelman would be a great story for him to get a PGA.
Streelman cost me a bunch of money today, by the way.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Of course, your boy cost me everything.
To be fair, I was cheering for him every time, which you would have been happy about. So.
I played a 6-way head-to-head parlay. So Zalatoris beat Connors, Cantlay beat Dustin, Lowry beat Rose, Fitzpatrick beat Finau, Spieth pushed with Rahm, and I had Streelman versus Bezadenhout, and then he just gas-canned 18 to lose it.
Yeah, that sucks.
So that was bad. Would have paid $1,000 off an $11 bet.
Someone in the chat asked, who's going to be the Hao Tong Lee of this PGA Championship and just be on the range all night?
Probably Louis. Well, it's going to be Bryson. Bryson's going to be on the range all night. Oh, Jeff, whatever happened to the Justin Herbert stock you tailed?
That's a good question. I should look it up right now.
I heard people saying critical things about Justin Herbert on the Mayo Media Network this week and was shocked.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jake Seeley was saying some pretty negative things, I thought, about him.
That he had him ranked at QB 6 in fantasy?
QB 9, and he thought he was a bit overrated.
Ask Jake if they made a short run Justin Herbert Funko if he'd want one. I'm sure he'd be there like before the drop happened.
At one point, he talked about how Lawrence was so much clearly better than Herbert, and I was like, I can't believe I'm hearing someone say this.
I mean, I don't think that's an uncommon take.
I think it's a very controversial opinion, which is fine. It's fine to take opinions that are outside the mainstream, but.
You approve that his crazy comments? According to you, okay?
I haven't heard anybody say anything negative about Herbert in like 8 months. So it's like I don't have a muscle memory.
You might be overrating what was deemed negative.
Just to me, any criticism that isn't glowing, any comment that isn't glowing of Herbert is negative because like that guy is unstoppable.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Speaking the truth as I see it.
Tim, what do you want? A pool? Like, what do you want? What can we do to just end this bit before it's a thing?
I mean, I send you those MJ gifts because, like, that's who he is to me. Not in the sense of being the best player of all time, but in the sense of, like, being one of the guys you can't believe someone passed over in the draft for him. Like, imagine taking a quarterback with one hip and then the next year taking a receiver who played 4 games and passing on Fields and Herbert. Like, imagine being that team.
Listen, I'm not even starting. I don't.
Our Tua MVP futures, Jeff, are looking good.
Yeah, like, I don't know. The Dolphins are going to be pretty good.
They were good last year despite his inability to play.
Okay. I think they're going to be pretty good again.
But, like, they wasted their top 6 pick, and they have huge questions at QB. So, like, I don't know. You tell me.
I'm not criticizing Tua anymore. That's for you.
Not in public.
No, last year took on a life of its own. This year, I'm not there.
How is being on that Miami Dolphins mailing list?
Yeah, that was really annoying. I don't know who did that, but someone put me on a Dolphins mailing list. It was really annoying.
That's funnier than when one of our friends got Ocho Cinco to call another one of our friends to trash talk him in fantasy.
There's a stadium tour of Hard Rock this weekend.
That's a great stadium
for the public. I found out from an email.
Oh, look, we you know what? I don't even need to win my Tom Lewis bet, Jeff. He's down to 175 to 1. I beat the book when I got in. I always enjoy those people. Well, I just got a great line. I'm already a winner.
Yeah, got my money in good. Can't complain.
You capped it right. Is Brooks here again? This animal.
Probably gonna
win.
Oh, he's twirling the club now.
He's gonna win by a touchdown.
Well, we all thought that at the PGA Championship last year too, and he was fucking awful on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he trolled Dustin, right?
Yeah.
Or didn't he troll someone?
Yeah, he trolled Dustin. And then the moment after he trolled Dustin won like 3
exactly.
tournaments
Where
in a
did
row.
Victor probably hit it in that bunker and then had to just play out backwards? Why is this your third shot?
Oh no.
Of course it is, man. This freaking guy. Oh.
I do remember when Brooks was trolling JB Holmes at the British Open last time.
Yeah, but Brooks also went down with that ship too.
He sure did, walking around pointing at his wrist at the cameras while he himself shot like 5 over.
I think JB shot like 83.
Yeah.
Victor's about to make a huge number because that wasn't his second shot. That was his third freaking
I was watching old PGA Championship highlights this week. I forgot JB Holmes almost won in 2008.
Where was it in 2008?
At Oakland Hills. That was the year that Podrick won at -3.
Oh, someone in the chat just keeps saying we need Tim to talk up Brooks. Now he's doing the exact opposite. Why do you think Brooks is playing so well?
Yeah, I mean, I think you've probably seen Brooks' last birdie of the day.
Oh my God, he still has the fucking 16th left.
Yeah, into a terribly hard wind.
It's still a birdie hole.
And it's the least birdieable hole of all the par 5s. Yeah, Vic doesn't seem too concerned.
He's just... That's
fine.
He's like, yeah, that works. That's great. Great drop. And Xander's like, I'm +8.
Somebody's ball today there on 13 ran along the wood bulkhead, but then didn't go down into the water.
That was JT Poston.
It was Poston. Somebody's asked, like, how is that possible? Like the grass growing in the bulkhead prevented it from falling.
What is going on here? I've been on the Paul Casey like live shot tracker for like 5 minutes now on 17. There must be a backup at 17. Like he just hasn't shot.
Yeah,
yet.
there's like a 4-hole backup. Like there's like 3 groups on 17.
I can see it.
Oh, Wallace, that's a bad shot, pal. How you leave yourself 12 feet for birdie? Give me a break. What about Big T Lewis? 23 feet for... They got long birdie putts. They're playing together. Put the Brits together. What's my guy Bobby Mack up to, Jeff? I feel like more wind equals better success for him.
Oh, I like Bobby Mack.
Yeah, he's the Scottish you. He even looks like you.
I don't know about that.
Oh, Bobby Mack is even for the day. He's on
That's
the 16th.
fine.
He's on the 16th right now.
With all this wind in South Carolina today, there's no way the Oosthuizen went out.
Tim, how much would you put on the final pairing matchup tomorrow of Louis over Brooks?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'd say it's probably close to 50-50.
Ooh. Jeff, it's you. You made birdie.
That was a nice one.
The crowd loves Harry Higgs. Tim, do you know who Harry Higgs is?
I do know who he is. He's an Englishman.
No, he's not. Yeah, there's a big American flag next to his fucking
Is he
name.
not English? Okay, well then, I mean, I've seen him. I've seen the name. It's not a name that's obscure to me. I don't know much about the guy, but I have seen the name.
I want things to get stupid tomorrow.
I think they're going to go low tomorrow. Oh, Vic almost made that.
Yeah, that would have been a nice putt.
Oh, Y.E. Yang got DQ'd.
So what did Vic just
he
make
got
it?
like 86 today or something too.
So 4 in the hazard, 5, 6. Thanks for coming out. Fuck.
You need your pacing box, Jeff.
No, this one I like just gets sad.
Oh, shit. Peters was plus 12 today?
Yeah, man.
Not great.
Milk was a bad choice.
Didn't realize that Cam Champ was plus 10 yesterday.
Yeah, that's awful. JD might actually finish last. No, it'd be hard for him to finish last.
Who?
I mean, he still might finish last.
Who, JD?
Yeah, like he's in second last,
Yeah, he's in second last with 3 holes to play.
but up by 4 strokes.
What do you mean?
Right?
No, he's
How many strokes ahead is he?
1.
Oh, okay. Might finish last then.
He's at plus 25, and T. Colette is at plus 26.
Yeah, he probably finished last.
He had a good day, though. Thanks.
Well, he had that great birdie to start. I got fired up for that.
You just assumed he was going to chip in every hole?
I was just hoping that he'd play respectably. That's all. Who doesn't like it when John Daly plays well?
I guess that's fair. See, plus 6 is now, yeah, it's not going to get to plus 6. It's T83 still. I mean, plus 5 isn't a lock yet. It's about a lock, but
Feels pretty locked, no?
Yeah, I would say it's close to locked.
What I'm staring
well,
at, it seems-
Tim, let me ask you then. I mean, I would agree with you. It's far more likely to be plus 5 than anything else, but there is a crazy would need to get to move the cut line back up to plus 4.
6.
3. You take 3 guys to make a birdie, and all of a sudden it's plus 4 again.
Okay. Oof.
Unbelievable.
Oof.
Unbelievable.
And one of them is your guy Higo.
That's playing dangerously there.
Yeah, he's got 2 eagles. He's saving from hazards.
Yeah, I don't know how he didn't get in the water there.
Easy. He didn't hit it right enough.
He almost did. I thought he thought off the club it looked like he had.
The guy in the chat, Tim, you can handle this one. Will the cut go to minus 6?
I think no. This is not last week where they played at Erin Hills. This is a real golf course.
Man, still Casey has not gone on 17 yet. I don't like they're freezing him out there. Just get in at minus 2. Take your minus 2 and be done with it.
Everyone's going to have that weight.
The 4D replay.
I feel like 4D would really freak you out.
I'm still freaked out every time that 3000i camera gets used on these guys. It's very, very freaky.
Can you explain 3000i as you call it?
It's just, the pixels and such.
You think that there's 3000 pixels? That's what you're talking about?
I assume that's what it is. Like, it's got to be up there. You know what I mean.
I don't. I would like you to tell me.
You do. You actually know exactly what I mean. It's very freaky.
Why do you
Nobody
why do you call them 3000i?
Well, it's like a really high number of I.
What's I?
This I. I don't know. It's like P, but different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like P, but different.
Yeah, it's a resolution.
Lanto's playing pretty sneaky for the price.
What's Lonto
And
up to?
an I tends to be sharper than P.
2 over for the tournament.
He's 2 over for the tournament?
Yeah, he's in 40th place. Or sorry, 35th place.
Okay.
I don't know. Got rostered me some Lanto.
Have you tried that new sandwich yet, Jeff?
No, I don't go to 7-Eleven.
please.
I don't go to, I
Please.
don't get
Why?
chicken sandwiches from 7-Eleven that
Yeah,
are the
you
same
would.
price as Popeyes.
It
Unless
look-
someone tells me it's amazing.
Well, the only way to know for sure, son, is to try it yourself.
No, you'll try it.
It's
Well, no,
there
you
are no
don't even
7-Elevens here, or I would.
Isn't that where you grocery shop? What do you mean there are no
I
7-Elevens?
used to all the time, but since I moved from out west, there's no 7-Elevens anymore.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think so. Like, I'd have to hear it's amazing before I pay like
Bet it is.
chicken.
Their chicken is actually quite delicious.
What?
I know it doesn't seem like it ought to be, but they make it fresh and it's on site, and it's actually really
I
quite.
could just buy a box from the grocery store. I assume I'd be getting the same
Well,
thing.
the grocery store chicken is also amazing.
Like grocer's freezer, I mean.
Oh no! Sorry, no. This is more like the deli case style chicken, which is quite excellent.
All right, Tim.
What?
Tim, I got to tell you before we move on from this. A 3000i camera, correct?
Yes.
Those are like security cameras.
Okay.
This is why you sound so stupid when you talk about it.
Well, I'm just trying to say it's a bunch of eye.
Why
Like,
would
it's
why
really-
would why would you think that when you can turn into things in 4K that 3000i would be good?
I don't know.
Just-
Okay.
can you explain that part to me?
I was just using a number of things that I saw of like really high resolution television. I don't know. You can see where I'm coming from for this. It's obvious.
Yeah, but what you're saying is you're talking about a camera that's like not used for any of this.
Well, whatever type of camera they use, okay, so then 3000p, whatever it is like really discomforting.
Why would you
Watch
think why would you think it's 3000p?
it's a really high number.
Then what does P stand for?
Pixels.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm pretty sure.
But you're just
It
going to
makes
go
sense.
you're going to talk like you know what you're talking about.
He's good at that.
85% of life is just being confident.
Yeah, but everyone just thinks you're wrong. It makes
Okay,
you,
but I
then
am
it makes
wrong a lot of them.
Makes you sound crazier.
Okay, but of course I'm wrong. We're all wrong all the time.
All I'm telling you is that the cameras that they were using for this and like in the NFL end zone wavered between 8K and 16K.
Okay, well
terms
those
of-
are terrible.
What's that? No, they're not. They're
Those are
awesome.
terrible.
They're awesome cameras. They also shoot in a slower frame rate too, and a lot of
Well,
it.
they just-
And you can mimic that look if you just tinker with the depth of field.
I'm sure that is true. It just feels like it's almost like the uncanny valley stuff, right? Like it's a little too realistic.
But it doesn't look realistic at the same time. It looks like it's fucking a video game
Yeah, which I don't like.
because you're bad at video games.
I like regular HD TV that I know.
Were you mad at HD when HD came along? Did you liked your 4x3?
No, not at all. I'm open to technology. Oh, good God, no. Whew. But why are they showing Lee Westwood?
Because he's like even par.
Because he almost made an ace.
Yeah, almost made an ace.
He jumped over the hole, for heaven's sake.
Well, bad luck on his part.
Could have gone in for the same price. Are you in a tunnel somewhere, Jeff?
Nope.
See, Jeff just sometimes forgets that we can only hear him if he talks into a microphone, not away from
And
the
it's
microphone.
the right end of the microphone. Excuse me.
Must be jonesing for a cig.
No, I'm fine. Is Rory wearing a vest, or is that just the way the shirt is designed?
It's the shirt. It's the shirt.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
That could be a vest.
No, it's not.
It's not very flattering to
shoes.
Rory's pecs.
It's just not a very nice shirt.
Rory
It's better than the one they had Jordan dressed up in on Wednesday.
Oh, people
What a
are now
disaster.
speculating, Tim, that you learned all everything that you know about pixels and cameras from all your time on 8chan.
I can tell you that I've never been on that site.
What did Hatton end up doing? Ooh, Justin, later, buddy.
Justin might be done here. Hatton is at even par overall.
But you said that a couple of the big names that we didn't think were going to drop out were still not to miss the cut. So, like, Justin would be an example of that.
Yeah, Dustin missed the cut.
Yeah, Dustin too.
Who was that out of the bunker?
That's Leishman. Isn't it?
Yep.
It's looking thick.
Has Casey hit that shot yet? Is he playing with Leishman? Yeah, there he is.
He's putting for birdie. Oh,
Okay.
Higgs. I hope Higgs wins the PGA Championship.
Oh, Ari Iggs.
What about
Be
him?
good.
Is he 200
Be
to
the
1?
number. Higgs.
Good for him.
Higgs rules. He birdied 17 and 18.
That is pretty impressive.
Good for you, buddy.
How doesn't he have cigs? Like, he looks like he should be smoking on the course.
He may have a lipper at this very moment.
I think he might, but he should just be smoking. Just make that a. It's funny, like how obviously I don't want to condone smoking because it's very bad for you. But what in like it'd probably get you taken off TV really quickly if you weren't playing well. But if you were the guy who had cigs and like you were in contention all the time, what a branding opportunity! Get that Marlboro money.
Victor's about to bogey again, isn't he?
Casey missed his birdie putt. He has 3 feet for par on 17.
We'll take it.
Do you have Casey money?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We can root for Casey together.
Yeah, he'll break our heart Sunday, sure.
Let's just get to Sunday first. Just stay in it till Sunday.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that's
not Casey and Phil at the end. If it gets dark, Casey won't want to play it out and demand they come back the next day.
And then Phil will be like, no.
I got, as Jeff said, I got Gulfstream fees to pay.
yeah. Aaron Wise, pretty ugly day. Finally made a birdie.
What's he at?
He's 2 over, but he was 3 under, so he's 5 under through 10 holes today.
I mean, he's on the par 5 11th now.
And
Cam Davis had a really rough go for a while too. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is bad for Leishman, by the way.
he's gonna miss.
Tim, your guy, your other pick.
Well, is he gonna crash out?
He's putting for bogey from 16 feet on 17.
Yeah, but where's he at?
He's
Does it really matter? That's not good.
He's at +3. So if he misses this putt, he'll be at +5 going to 18.
The hardest hole on the course. Just super.
So he better make this one. Unless he Harry Higgs it. Leishman
I'll make a putt from 40 feet. I'm like Dick Van Dyke.
hits his putt for bogey, but is it in? Is the question. Misses putt. It's going to be a double for Leishman.
That's how I assume Harry Higgs sounds.
Harry Higgs!
Yes. I've been hooked on watching Julia Child YouTube videos recently.
You watch
Wow.
Julia Child's YouTube videos?
And
Whoa! I've been watching how to make a souffle, and it's very good.
Oh, dear God.
You put in the eggs. It doesn't matter if you make a mess, and it doesn't matter how much butter you use. The nutritionists still know what they're talking about. I have been hooked on watching her videos. They are mesmerizing. Not only are they like simple, reasonable recipes, she's also really funny. And she like knows how to make TV work really well. Like I'm enraptured when I watch her videos.
Have you watched the movie Julia and Julia, Tim, with Amy Adams and Meryl Streep?
I have not. No.
How have you? You're the biggest Julia Childs fan on the planet. How have you not?
I don't know if I'm the biggest fan on the planet. That's a
You're
bit
watching our fucking YouTube videos to make a souffle, which you're not allowed to do because you would burn your house down.
I tried to make a souffle and it did not rise.
No, and then you wanted to use one of the mini blow torches, but we had told you you're not allowed to use it because we were looking out for your safety.
But she has videos for everything, and it's just you start watching one, and next thing you know, 4 hours have passed, and you've watched God knows how many videos.
Oh my god. Dustin in the chat might be right on this, Tim. What do you think, or Jeff? That Tim has maybe mixed up Harry Higgs and Beef Johnson.
No, I don't think so.
It's very possible. Because nowhere has Harry Higgs ever come off as English.
It's a very British name. It's extraordinarily British, even if he isn't.
People are now complaining that the people are complaining. Oh no, the impressions are starting.
Look, I got a lot of impressions. I don't have to dip into the bag. I think that one is really good. I've been working on it.
You were working on your Harry Higgs impression?
No, my Julia Child impression.
This person says, can you make Tim stop talking like that? He's frightening my dog who's sitting next to me.
Oh, no. That sounds like Mr. Bill. You see, people don't understand that salmon and papillote doesn't have to be fancy.
Oh, it's a good thing that most people who watch this show are stoned all the time.
Louis played from that bunker yet? What are Sung Jae's odds to win? 30?
He's been like 20-1 all day. He's 22 right now.
Brooks makes another one. Could go to 30.
Maybe. No, Tom Lewis has fallen back to 200-1. Didn't get the line value I thought.
You did briefly.
Ever so briefly. And he'll do it again.
And if anything, that's the victory.
All right, Casey, what are you doing on 18? They
Like
should
going all in a poker hand, and you lost everything in the pot, even though you only put up a little bit of what's in the pot.
You know that is one of my pet peeves. Jeff, would you say that? If you play a hand of poker, for example, and you were in for $50 into that pot, and you folded your hand, but the pot grew to be like a $3,000 hand, would you then tell people an hour later after you've left the casino that you lost a $3,000 hand of poker?
Nope.
No.
But that's like the guy who makes a $50 parlay, loses a game, and then tells you that he lost like $1,500, not $50.
Yeah.
What were Brooks's odds like Wednesday night? 50-1?
Yeah, and then no, because people were betting him. He was at 55 at one point early, but he had dropped down to like 45, 40 by the end of it.
What were Phil's?
200, I think.
Wow, 200.
Yeah, Phil's
I understand it, but wow, that would be the deepest major win in forever.
I mean, the guy still has 36 holes to play.
I don't expect him.
There's guys with much deeper odds who have been leading majors after 36 holes.
Like Hao Tong.
Yeah, Hao Tong was like 700-1.
I thought he was going to win.
You really did. I think they may have. I know they got rid of the MDF rule, but they may have MDF'd him after the third round.
It was, well, I mean, I was concerned today that Connors was going to go from first round leader to cut.
Full Keegan?
Yeah, but at a major, which I can't remember the last time that happened. Maybe it never has.
I don't know.
Louis
All right.
made that up and down from the bunker that they never showed any of, you know.
They're not doing a good job of. If your name isn't
They have-
Brooks, Bryson, or Rory, or Justin at the moment, you're or Higgs. Although here's Zach. Zach Johnson for no reason.
I'd put Hideki in that group. Hovland's 50-1 now. Did he die?
Yeah, he suffered an aneurysm on the course.
He made that double.
I hate him. I love him.
I don't even see him on the leaderboard anymore. Where the hell did he go?
He's even. He
Should
bogeyed
be
again.
one under now, right?
No, he bogeyed the next one. He's even.
Yeah,
he's 3 over today.
and he's not in a great spot on 15 off the tee. Is this going to be a hole in one? Are we just running out of guys to show then? Because we're showing Zach. Is he right on?
Why are we watching Zach Johnson hit a average approach shot?
He must be on the cut line. Oh yeah, he needs to make that to get to. He's a 2-time major winner. They got to show him. Like when.
Yeah, but he isn't a PGA champion.
They were weirdly showing a ton of Duffner for no reason yesterday. Like, even before he was making his run, like they were showing him for no reason.
I think they like to show people who have like past PGA champions. I think that's something they like to do.
CBS is weird, and I guess it's ESPN.
Well, it's ESPN. Like I guarantee you, if like Martin Keimer had been playing half decently, they'd have shown him.
He was in the mix for a second to make the cut.
Or Jimmy Walker.
Walker was at even not too long ago. Like he actually was playing well. Yeah, Walker's currently +3.
Oh, okay. Well, he'll be there on the weekend then, probably.
Unless he has a real rough go coming in.
It would be quite something if Hideki did this again.
He's right there.
Yeah, but he's going to have a round like he had Saturday at the Masters where he shoots 65 or something.
So?
Yeah, I mean, why couldn't he do
that's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask.
Yeah, but someone's got to do it.
Somehow Brian Gay is inside the cut line. I don't know how that's possible at this course.
Well,
I'm sure Brooks already dropped this bomb.
He missed. What a loser.
yeah. What a cad.
You just call him a Chad?
A cad.
Oh. Would you consider yourself a Chad, Tim?
I've heard that word, but I don't know what it means, so I have no opinion.
It's okay. You're not a Chad.
I don't know what it is.
The internet is not calling you a Chad.
I don't.
Isn't Chad male Karens? Is that what Chads are? I'm not sure.
No.
Oh, no. Chads are, Chads are in real problem. Yeah. Never mind.
No, a male version of a Karen is a cust.
No, it's not.
I think Hatton just went for a swim.
Well, you'd never know.
No, of course not. But oh yeah. And he's 34.
What time are the leaders going to tee off tomorrow? Do you have any idea?
I'm guessing 2 Eastern?
Yeah, maybe even a little later, 2:30.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have a bit more light now.
We sure do, unfortunately.
Yes, there's one thing people hate, Tim, it's light.
Yeah, well, another month and the calendar starts to move my way.
Well, you can just lock yourself in your room in the dark like you do normally anyway.
That is not true. I am not an agoraphobic.
I think you are.
No, I'm not.
Oh no. Tim, you said that you were digging Higo. Now he's going to miss the cut.
Oh, no. I liked Higo. I didn't know much about him, but then they were talking up his wins early Thursday morning. I was like, oh, that seems like a cool guy. And I saw he swung left-handed, and I was like, I'm in.
Seems like a cool guy.
Well, I mean, it's a first impression, but, like, what can I do? It's my first impression.
Ooh. Not dead yet. That's a big save.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Does Justin really want to make the cut on the number?
I think the guys like making the cut in major championships.
Yes.
Just
I
throwing
think
that
they
out
for
there.
Sure do. A lot of FedEx Cup points, world ranking points.
Money.
Yeah. Well, that's on top. That's the obvious. Justin Thomas. I hope he doesn't.
Oh, welcome to the cut, Brendan.
Oh, wow.
You're in.
That's huge.
Pitch your way into the cut.
And we'll see what Higo is up to here. He needs to make par on 18 to make.
Does Phil playing this well give you guys hope for Tiger?
It does
Yeah,
for
I tweeted
Geoff.
that ever. Always does. Yeah, of course.
You see, I don't think that Phil has any correlation to Tiger whatsoever.
Yeah. Just an older guy.
Yeah, I get that he's an older guy, but Phil has never been in better shape ever in his life.
It's all that coffee he drinks.
Well, he hits the ball farther now than he ever has before. And, like, he's not a big fat man anymore.
No, he's certainly in better physical shape. There's no question.
Okay, so Higo is off to the right on 18 of the green in the semi-rough. 15 yards from the pin, needs to get it up and down to make the cut.
I say he does it.
Bad news for Higo. Oh, no big shocker. Sergio missed the cut.
Didn't Jeff bet Sergio?
No.
I thought you were going to.
Nope.
I listened to this Monday show, and you had mentioned that Sergio was on your list of guys you were looking at.
You were on this Monday show.
Yeah, well, I skipped through my part. I know what I said. I don't care what I said. I was listening so I could help set up a DraftKings team or something.
And how's the team?
Let's just say it included...
John Daly.
No, it did not include John Daly, but it did have Martin Keimer in there cheap.
Why did you put Martin Keimer in it?
Well,
Because you know his name?
In the past, and he's won the U.S. Open, and I just thought he was a good cheap play. So
How cheap was he?
I don't remember now.
Must have been like 64, 500?
No, I think
I
he was cheaper than that.
Anyway.
I'm certainly not going to insult someone's shitty DraftKings lineup.
Wish I had taken Koepka, Oosthuizen, Mickelson, Matsuyama, and DeChambeau.
Yeah, but that lineup, you take six. I guess Phil wasn't that cheap, which was weird.
As stupid as it sounds, oh no. Like Matsuyama might be the guy to beat.
I mean, he's the reigning major. He's going for the slam.
He's so like just if you don't got to rein in birdies and you just be solid, like he doesn't need that day that Tim's talking about tomorrow.
That's a bad back bounce for Brooks.
Morikawa probably makes a hole in one here, Tim. If I had to guess.
Sorry, do you think Brooks that was a
Nope,
good lie?
nope,
or
he is
bad?
not.
No, it was a bad. It just bounced into the secondary cut, so I don't think that was a very good bounce for Brooks.
This is not going to be an easy. This is not the type of shot I want to see Morikawa have to make. Grace, not a problem.
No, that's where Grace made it from.
Yeah, but Morikawa is going to be a bit of a trickier situation, I feel.
Morikawa's not on 17.
No, he's on 14.
14, the other par 3 there on the back.
Grace made it oh, Higo. He hit his shot. All right. 3 feet to make the cut, Tim.
Well, like I said, I like his chances.
What is Xander up to these days? Scheffler is very quietly playing pretty well. So is Charlie Hoffman.
That's a poor shot.
Where'd that end up?
In the bunker, short side, where he's got nothing to work with.
He'll figure
That's
it
where
out. He'll just get a drop. Go to the middle of the fairway.
Victor was in a similar spot.
Yeah, that is not a great place to be hitting from.
Oh, shit.
Do you know there's no bunkers on this course? They're all sandy areas.
Xander has 15 feet for par on 15. And if he misses, he's on the number.
What's Hovland gone on 15 then?
Hovland? Hovland is at least a bogey coming up.
Dear God. Thank you, man.
He has a bogey putt right now.
So he's going to make double, is what you're saying.
It's 4 feet, but...
Oh.
Poor Wallace. They started showing him on TV, and that was the end of him.
And pardon I totally forget, but what did Casey finish?
Casey's on 18 right now.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, because he got held up at Casey has 2 feet for par.
All right. Par 17, 18, 2 under.
Yeah. Now they're showing him on TV all of a sudden. He puts us to 2 feet. There's Higo's ball marker, Tim.
Yeah, Mr. Ego.
He's not British. He's South African.
I was trying to do a South African accent.
Now, you need to do it more like this if you're going to talk in South African.
Diplomatic immunity.
I'm just gonna go to the little boy's room, okay?
Oh, that's your boy.
And in. Tim, do you think he looks like a cowboy?
No, it's a Panama hat. I like that hat.
Are you going to wear that kind of hat on Tuesday?
I have my sun hat ready to go Tuesday if it's sunny.
Oh, my God.
Nice hat. It's for the sun. It looks like the one that Charles wears now. Louis didn't seem very happy with his swing, but I thought that was fine.
Apparently, Keimer was $7,000 on DraftKings. Good God. There were good guys at $7,000.
I am not very good. I don't know what to tell you.
Let's see here, Morikawa. What are you going to do? Oh, Louis has a putt to get to 7 under.
Yeah, but Louis hit that shot and he looked very unhappy with himself. It's a tricky looking putt coming down the hill.
That's a nice shot. Yeah, he has 14
Yeah,
feet.
no,
He has 14 feet for birdie. I think he would have liked to have been closer.
Yeah, it's not a great look. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I would take it 10 times out of 10, but I'm not Louis.
Higo made his putt. He makes the cut.
Good for him.
Just like Harry Eggs.
Harry Eggs.
How long do you think Geoff is going to be out for?
Well, I would guess 5 minutes minimum, maybe longer.
Do you think he's off secretly making bets?
Yes.
Like when he's talking to me. I like someone commented like, because I was yelling at Geoff because he was on his phone when he was talking to me and just clearly wasn't listening to me when we were doing the show. Because he's like, well, maybe Geoff is just using his phone because that's where all of his notes and preps are. It's like, no, he's just trying to fucking make bets.
Yes, exactly. That phone has got one particular purpose.
Yeah,
checking out odds and trying to make bets.
Especially now, because I know he's sitting in front of a computer.
Yes. That is a good nickname for Harry Higgs. Prince Harry.
Prince Harry?
That's a good name. I like it.
Well, Brooks is now plus 350 to win. He's the overwhelming favorite.
It seems silly.
Smash a like if you're out there. Get that algorithm boosted, pals.
Yeah, in fact, how dare you not hit that like button? Oh God!
Matt Wallace, birdie.
Yeah,
that's to miss the cut, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
But Matt Wallace made a birdie, so that's good news. He needs to start banking these here. He's about to go through this stretch.
Curious to see how Brooks plays out of this lie here. It's not a very good one.
He's powerful. He'll get it through.
Yeah, but the question is into the wind, will he get it to stop effectively? What'll happen to it?
Ooh. That looks right.
Yeah, that is going to be a tester in order to make par on this hole.
That is sitting up, though, so that's good news.
Yeah. And
oh, is Bryson gonna... Oh, he's blowing.
yeah, he's finally going to give one back. His first of the day.
Is that actually
only
his first bogey?
Yeah, only Louis has not given up one to the course today.
Well, he's about to go to the 2 toughest holes through. Mac Hughes hadn't made a bogey through 14 holes. Then he
Grace hadn't made one. Grace hadn't made one through 16.
Oh wow! I don't think they showed Mac Hughes all day on TV.
No, they didn't.
But
that's okay. I'll see it on SportsCenter.
They were giving him plus money against 2 like absolute scrubs today. It was weird. One was a PGA pro, and the other one was some Japanese guy from the Japanese tour. Not Hideki.
Maybe they took a bunch of money on somebody.
Maybe. It allowed me to bet Mac Hughes.
Like when you asked Cam about his horse, he told that great story where they kept asking people, stop betting on our horse. And everyone bet on the horse, so it went off as a 1 to 20 favorite.
Is Louis going to make it?
That ain't even close.
Not enough pace.
No, I mean, that's not giving a stroke up to the field, making 5 there, but it kind of feels like it.
Well, this hole's playing over par, so
that's what I mean. So it's not, but it should. It probably feels like it's someone playing as well as Louis does to make par on a par 5 like that.
I mean, really, with Louis, you forget that he was in the lead in this tournament yesterday until he got to the 17th hole.
Yes, absolutely.
He put it in the water there, then he did something on 18 and fucked up too.
He lurks at these big tournaments all the time.
He usually comes from way back in the pack, though. Like he shoots like +5 day 1. That's usually his jam. Oh God, he's gonna miss this, isn't he? Oh no, he made it.
Well, I mean, the year he got in the playoffs and the Masters, he made a double eagle to get in there.
True.
And I think he was in the playoff at St. Andrews, wasn't he, with Leishman and Zach Johnson?
He was, because Day and Spieth both finished on the number.
Yes.
Oh, Wallace chipped in? That's how he did it? Since this happened 15 minutes ago, I'm well aware of it. Wallace! He's T8!
See, that's the Englishman you should have 200 to 1.
I bet him 150 to 1.
Well, that's the same thing.
Bet him pre-tournament. Matt Wallace, one of our guys. Wrote him up in Golf Digest and everything. He's in the PGA Tour video this week. Maybe the PGA Championship, Morikawa.
Oh, man.
It's all right, though. He's going to be at even. Like, he's still very much... Because if conditions are okay tomorrow and he finds his putter, like, he's perfect for tomorrow.
Yes, but being such a short hitter, if the conditions are benign, he's not the guy I'd want to have.
No, but he makes up for the... He's not a short hitter, mind you.
No, but he's an average hitter.
He's an above average hitter, but he's not Bryson. But he's
not Bryson. He's not Phil. Like the guys who are on the top of this board are big hitters.
Phil's not really a big hitter.
Relatively speaking, he's a big hitter, right?
Relative to what?
The field.
He's above average. He's not like one of the bigger hitters in the field, though. He might be the same as Morikawa. Maybe he's a bit longer.
I heard he hits bombs.
That's because that's what he said.
Okay.
Do we have driving distance gained? We do. I'll see where Phil is. Yeah, Phil's gaining a bunch in distance this week.
I'd say probably farther than you think.
Well, but he keeps hitting the fairway. That's why.
Did Brooks save par?
No. Brooks. Oh well, that was a shot right there.
Oh, okay,
I'd say he's probably 60% to make par.
Phil is
probably
hitting
way more.
Phil is hitting far fewer fairways than the rest of the field. He's losing to the field in accuracy, but he's gaining.
But you have to understand. But for Phil, he's hitting a lot of fairways.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yes, for Phil, he's hitting way more fairways than Phil usually does. That is true.
I don't know about you guys. Maybe it's just easy to react to the moment from what we've seen this afternoon, but not from any sort of betting perspective. I'm pretty excited to see what Hideki's gonna do, without the pressure of the world on his shoulders in that golf game.
Yeah, he still had it's so tough with all these guys, Brooks included, right now. Like they just still have this stretch of holes to play where, if you
will they
What?
I was going to say, we have our leader, a co-leader is on 17T. I guess it's a long backup. Will they actually even show it to us live?
No, probably not. They figured, whatever. What are you going to do?
I assume Morikawa made the par too on that last hole. Or no, he's not with Brooks. Sorry. Why did I think they were playing? Oh, Bryce.
He just hit one sort of sideways there off the tee.
Yeah, no, he's with Bryson. Brooks is a hole ahead of these guys.
Yeah, Bryson made a dog's breakfast of the last hole.
Yeah, I made the bogey. Everyone was
including trying to blow the ball in.
You can
Huh?
talk.
Want me to check on the little guy?
The little guy? No, Sam's up there with him, I think. My son is just running amok upstairs. You can just hear him going, ah!
He's got a great baseball swing.
He does. He hit me right in the nuts. Uh-oh. Is that going to hang on? No.
And
He's going to stay out of it, though?
I think it'd be better to get in the sand than in that cabbage.
That guy should have jumped in front of it, like Spieth was asking people to do.
Yeah, but no. But and listen, the least likely person to defend Spieth. Spieth said that in a very joking, fun way when he said it.
Of course he did. Who said that he didn't?
No, the way it was, you couldn't know if you just read the Twitter report. You wouldn't know. But
If you just read the transcript of it, you wouldn't know. I didn't see it.
exactly.
Oh, no, like
It
it was like an off-color comment, like he was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, get lucky. Get lucky. Get lucky. Oh, what's everyone having for dinner?
I was
That's the
gonna
important business.
I was gonna order something here on Uber Eats.
Where from?
I don't know.
I can effort that.
You can effort that? Well, ask Sam what she wants too. I don't want to do it right now. We're still doing the show.
No.
We can take a look here. Maybe we should throw it out to a poll. I'll order Tim some Uber Eats.
I'll come down
You should get Lacoho.
from the boss.
No. Oh, Paul,
Is that your
Actually,
shitty
you know what- you know
local
what, Paul?
Chinese joke?
you can
Joan,
jump in
that you
on this
like?
one because I'm gonna go for a cig. You can jump in with Tim, who just suggested Look Ho Ho, which you have now.
Paul's never had it.
Well, Paul knows about Look Ho Ho now. It's in our area where Paul and I live.
Sort of.
It's about 3 minutes from our door.
Yeah, it's a little further than that. I
Yeah,
don't know
if
that
you drive
I
like
don't know
a
that
fucking coward like you,
I don't think you could get on Joe Howe Drive in 3 minutes.
man, you don't know how I drive. I've had people yell at me in the neighborhood.
Brooks
I-
missed the putt.
I watched you put our friend in tears when the governor kept kicking in on your Saturn.
Yeah, that's what he. Yeah, when you're driving a Saturn wagon and you're not prepared to go 170 on the highway, well, you shouldn't be in the car.
Brooks missed the putt.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it.
And he still hasn't faced his sternest challenges yet, but he's still got the fiver ahead of him here, so he can go grab that.
That
right
fiver's not given them though.
It's not, but
At
he's
least-
got length.
At least what we've had, the scores I've watched coming through there. We just watched Louis' group play it.
Yeah, but Louis didn't play it very well to make 5. To be fair,
No, Louis made a decision off the tee, Tim. He
his
went
third
ultra.
shot, but his third shot was a poor shot.
Okay, but he left. He hit it only 250 off the tee, so he clearly clubbed down off the tee, like playing for that third shot.
Yeah, fair.
And,
No, that's-
once you play for the 110-yard wedge, there's a chance you hit it to 14 feet, not 4. And that's what he did, you know.
do you think Bryson will play it that way?
Bryson's got a problem right now if he's in any kind of
He is. He's going to have to scramble to make a par here.
I'm very pro Bryson. I'm pro. Yeah. I'm a fan of everybody on this leaderboard. Brooks kind of just annoys me because I can't believe I didn't take a 50.
Yeah,
Other
there's
than
there's nobody here I dislike in the top 5. That's for
And
sure.
if like Brooks wants to pour gasoline on his goddamn fucking story,
And to win 3 PGA championships in 4 years, that'd be pretty impressive.
Hey Tim, I
don't
drove. I drove by that La Coho.
So good.
Dude, I drove by it twice on the way to like going and getting my vaccine, or not my vaccine, my tests, and it looks like there's squatters living in that building.
Hold on.
Like it looked real. It looks real low. Like
Why don't you?
It's been there since the 50s because it's
You
like one of
gotta-
the original places for Chinese.
What's
food.
like the go if like
They-
Paul were to stop and get like your 2-dish recommendation?
Their lemon chicken and their ginger beef, along with the regulars. They basically invented the Halifax egg roll.
Paul, picture where that chicken's.
I
come
would
from.
order it, but I imagine Pat's gonna like if we're gonna order something together. I imagine he's gonna put the kibosh on that.
Oh yeah, Pat's not letting you order that.
Oh, you just obviously don't tell him.
I mean, his wife probably doesn't want it either. Like it looked like there's definitely like it looked
Where did
dirty.
you have to go to get your test, Paul?
I don't know. I don't really know things around here all that well, but
I heard you dropped by the other day.
it was near that. It's like a hockey arena down there, I guess.
Yes, okay. The Metro
Has
Center.
Bryson played this yet? I kind of.
I heard
missed
you
it.
guys were out here when you dropped off a coffee last week, Paul.
I was. We missed you. You were out
Yeah.
playing golf.
I was out hacking it up. Yeah,
Did you post a round or what?
I was playing great, and then I just fell apart on 17 and 18. Other than that, I was playing really well.
Run out of cigs.
No, I just was tired.
Fair.
And just not-
18
and not
holes is a
committing.
lot of golf. Yeah.
And well, it was I walk. I usually walk too, so it is what it is. But yeah, no, it was a nice day Sunday to go.
Oh, did Hideki just go into the deep stuff?
Yeah,
or
that
the
was-
or the bunker.
Yeah, that was a poor shot.
We're seeing a lot of momentum killing shots at
Well,
the
we're
moment.
getting into that stretch of the course where not only are the guys getting a little tired, it is incredibly difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Louis having a seat.
So you think JT just missed that putt because he's like, I'm gonna
No.
get on a jet and leave tonight.
Go home to Louisville and just relax.
Yeah. He's like, what's the best that could happen in this situation? Let's just go home. Beat the
Maybe not
beat the
because
traffic.
he is maybe because he is a PGA champion, he wouldn't be like that. I don't know.
I don't think so. They've already paid for the house. He's staying with his buddies. You think he wants to like? I guarantee you, him and Spieth are in a house together. Like they have a good time. They don't want to leave.
Ricky's probably
Sorry.
there. He's getting ready for Sunday when he gets to shake what or give
How
him
is
a
Ricky?
high
I don't mean
five
that-
for a fist
I don't
bump.
mean they don't want to. I don't mean they don't want to leave.
I'll
But
jump in.
they don't.
How's Fowler doing?
I don't know, he's 1 or 2 over. He had some wiggle room on the cut line last.
Yeah, it looks like it has vagrants living in it.
Did we ever see
It doesn't
Bryce?
look like it has vagrants living in it. Stop saying that.
It does. Like it.
It doesn't. You're just saying that, and it's not true. It's because it's a very classic institution. They invented a lot of Canadian Chinese food there.
Really?
Stop it.
Really, Tim.
Stop.
The
Stop
egg
it.
rolls that we like basically came from there.
Invented.
Popularized.
What the are you talking about? I'm trying to find Richard Fowler. He's 2 over for the tournament on 18.
That's not bad. I think Hatton is OB on 18.
OB. Like you on Tuesday, over and over again.
There's not a lot of OB at Glen Arbor.
There was a few holes where there's that run along the lake.
I'd like to watch.
Like number 9, where we played the binder, tried to drive it, hit the green when those people were on it.
Yeah, well, when the guy drives at like 3:30 off the tee, yeah, he's gonna take some shots. Where is Hatton?
2 over.
Oh, so he's not in danger of me. He really have to make a mockery of this hole. Oh,
Well, if he's
good.
OB. What?
I was just looking at Bubba. Bubba's gonna make the cut.
We recently got a birdie from Matt Wallace.
Yeah, they showed it. He chipped in.
Oh, I must have been away.
Oh,
Did they show Bryson play his second ever, Tim, from that shit situation?
Yeah, they did. And God, I can't even remember what he did with it. I don't think it was anything impressive.
I think he just laid up, like just got
Yeah,
out
just hacked it out sort of thing.
to the fairway. Okay. And Hideki might be in a lot of trouble, Pat.
Like, how much trouble?
Well, he went very deep on his.
Like into one, he missed. He went wide of the bunker and into the really high grass, like greenside. So,
Yeah, but sometimes like when you get in there, it's like, oh, it's just sitting up. It's fine. Like you can either be really you can be really screwed or it could be fine.
But it looked like it'd be like a downhill. Like I don't know. If he makes a par from that, then he's really just as pure runs. But I'm also blind, and the ball might have landed in the bunker because I was relying on Tim to tell me where it came down.
Oh, this guy in the chat just says, these guys suck. You know what he's getting, Tim?
Banned for life?
Banned for life. You can fuck off, pal.
Why are you here?
Could be my wife.
Smash the like on the way out.
Why are you here? The show is so terrible. I can't wait to watch.
Yeah, can't wait to tune in.
I watch you every week. God, I hate you. Like,
Tim, I'm pretty sure people follow you.
That's fine. I don't care.
I'm just saying, guys.
I don't hate follow people. Life's too short for that stuff. If you want to hate follow me, go right ahead. Like, I'm just trying to have fun.
I agree, buddy.
See, the Aquasina could never have been out, Matt.
Yeah, Hideki's fine. He put it to 3 feet on his next shot.
Okay. That sucks. Oh, everyone's playing well.
Bryson also hit it to 3 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
From the fairway?
Yeah.
Damn, he's dialed in. Honestly, anything like what? You got a 20 on Bryson? What would they give you on Bryson?
Bryson's 12-1 right now.
Oh, never mind.
Who's on the cut, though? That's the important part. Oh, 4chan Kim. He's on the cut line. Yeah, Xander has a 14-foot birdie putt, which he could really use at the moment, considering he's +5 now.
Oh, Louis on.
Louis puts this to the left.
Left.
I gotta say, this coverage is like really bad. It's way behind.
Oh, he put it in the sand trap.
Oh, Willett's on the cut line. He has 31 feet for birdie on hole 8.
Is this his last year of automatic qualifying?
Probably, yeah. No? I figured he'd be... No, because he won... Did he win Wentworth last year, Jeff, or the year before?
Who are we talking about?
Willett.
The year before. They might not have even played Wentworth last year.
Because I think that he like his automatic stuff is from that now, isn't it? Or maybe it is his 5 years. Do you get 5 years to the PGA Championship?
You get 5 years for every major if you win a major.
Vic.
Yeah, I remember because Danny did well after. I remember Jeff claimed after you touched, Danny did very well.
Yeah, no, he had a nice he had a shitty Euro, like a low tier Euro win, and then he had that big one, the BMW, where he outdueled Rahm head to head all Sunday. The one thing about Rahm, and I assume like when he just wins his major, he's going to dominate it, but sort of unlike, like he's never really had a close call in a major.
No, it's true.
Like there's never been like we're in the final like handful of holes on Sunday. There was like one Masters when he was really young that he posted, but he was never contending.
No, because he has 3 top 5s at the Masters. But yeah, he was never really been in it.
Yeah, he was second at this year's Masters, and he was nowhere close to being in contention, or third, or whatever he finished, or fourth. But
Hideki was in the sand, by the way. He wasn't in the tall grass.
Thanks, Tim. I admit I'm blind.
But
Great
Tim said the same thing about Reed. Like, oh, Reed can't even top 10 at a major. And he won the Masters.
And then didn't do much after that. But yes.
Yeah, no, and even I don't want to make a big deal of it because
wasn't he like 5th at the Masters this year?
Going into the Masters, I made fun of Hideki that he doesn't contend anywhere, and he just won the Masters, let alone majors. Like, I'm pointing out, Rahm doesn't seem to like. Obviously, Dustin is an extreme. Like, there were so many close calls before he finally got a couple breakthroughs, or the breakthrough, I should say. Rahm just hasn't had like close. Even Day had close calls. Like he was close in a couple like really close. I want to say in a couple Masters. Like he might have even had a late lead in one of those ones. Maybe the Charles win. But, yeah.
Oh, Sink
Torrey
is
Pines, though.
Sink is melting down though. Fortunately, he's on the front. Fowler bogeyed 18, by the way, so he's at plus
Yeah.
3 overall now.
You got to give it to him. Whatever. Makes the cut. Good for my lineups.
You
Come on,
used,
Lanto.
you used Ricky on DraftKings?
Only in my PME entries. I felt like if I ever did, if I like, I don't know, like these lineups should resemble me a little bit. This is the only place I use that Ricky is in your tournament, your tournament. But those lineups probably have Fleetwood.
Xander needs it.
No.
Oh. All right, can't afford any bogeys here on 17 and 18.
Louis in the bunker on 17.
Yes.
Is Brooks teed off on the par 5? Who knows? What
Well-
goes up must come down.
Is that going to roll out? That's a nice shot.
It's going to be a tester, though.
Yeah. If you're going to win, you make those putts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take. I don't know. The guy double bogeyed this hole yesterday, so he'll take a 5-footer for par.
He's a little longer than 5 feet.
6.5.
Yeah, I would say it's with a 7-footer.
Well, considering that we just saw it on TV, it's probably been logged 7 minutes ago.
No, that one was actually live.
Wow, good for them.
Yeah, every once in a while they'll show you an actual live shot.
You know, there does seem to. Well, I shouldn't say because you're saying there's not a lot of water in play. I seem to see a lot of water.
Yeah, but none of it's in play. It's only on play in
Oh,
like
my-
5 holes or something.
Oh, my guys find it.
Plus the ocean.
Yeah, the ocean's there. Yeah, so I guess technically it's in play on a lot of them.
Brooks is with Rory, right?
Yes, Rory and JT.
Because it seems like everybody's laying up into 16. Like it's playing real long. This looks like Brooks.
Well, it's 600 yards and the wind is dead into their face.
Brooks misses being deep in something again, eh?
Yeah. Although it will obstruct his stance.
I love him. I'm only annoyed because I missed it.
Well, then
I
you
can
can just take him now
You
and
just
then
got to
get a-
chuck it up. Yeah, I know. I hit a huge KH Lee bomb from Ehrlich last week. I should not complain. If someone I like wants to go win a major championship, let him freaking win it.
That's not bad. That'll be for Bird.
No.
Honestly, Hovland's like the only guy I saw birdie this hole in the last of these 3 power groups that are.
How did your boy Siwoo do today?
Not well.
Siwoo, Peters, death of me. Death of me.
Oh, Hadwin made the cut. There's your Sports Center lead, Tim.
Oh no, they'll still definitely.
I think all the.
They'll definitely show
Canadians-
Connors.
I think Hughes made the cut too.
No, I think he finished a +6.
Oh, he must have really slumped coming in.
Yeah, he went bogey, 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 I think, to end.
Palmer.
Palmer for birdie
Ryan Palmer.
to get back to
Those white
+8.
white
huh?
on-
Congratulations,
white on white
Ryan.
Concords.
They must be running out of guys to show.
Well, I think he birdied
No,
17. That's
He's
something
playing
to show.
with the leader. He's playing with the leader. You're going to see Palmer take probably a couple shots on 18.
If they're good shots, they'll show him.
Who's the deepest guy on the course right now? Is it Lanto? Might be Lanto.
Yeah, Lanto is on hole number 4. And he has 20 feet for par, it looks like. And he's
Well, I don't think
he's at +3 already too. He's leaking gas.
leaking gas, but there can't be that many groups behind that group.
Louis just all day that range of putt.
That's a very, very marvelous.
Very
up
clutch. You par 17. You made the double yesterday. It almost seemed like off the tee. His tee shot, like a lot of players, almost conceded that it was going in that bunker, if not like right up against it.
Yeah, Phil got lucky today. His just sat on the ledge.
Who are we looking at here? Rory. Tell by that shirt. So what you think there's a low, what, a low 65 tomorrow, Pat, you said?
60,
67?
65, yeah, 60s. I mean, there's a 67 out there today. Louis shooting a 67 right now if he can make par.
And there was a 67 out there yesterday with Connors.
And Hideki.
And Tom Lewis should be in all my showdowns, is what you're saying?
I hope so. Although he's
Well,
leaked some gas too. We just need Wallace to stay up there. Now that they've taken him back off TV again, he's been quite good.
Yeah, it's the trick.
Although shot 2 to other is not encouraging.
Yeah,
There
but
was
other
a 66 out there in 2012.
is Wallace on this. What hole's Wallace on?
He's on 15. It looks like he got caught up in the muck.
Your main man Pedersen shot 66.
The porn king.
Yeah, and then Rory shot it on Sunday.
All right, find a way to make par, Matt Wallace.
Oh, Victor, this could go anywhere. God knows what the shot's going to be.
We've seen a lot of good players put it in the water here. If it gets there, this looks like Cam Smith's shot from earlier. Oh, Victor just goes at it.
Yeah, that's a very lovely shot. Well, he's got to a little bit now.
Not really. He's at even par. Just stay at even
I know,
par.
but I'd like to press a little and get a couple of those strokes back.
But
Oh, yeah, if I could get one. Yeah.
Cam's John Daly did actually make 2 more bogeys coming in. He's dead last.
Ah,
That's not going to cut it, JT. No, Cam Smith had that exact same shot. He hit the what would you call it? The wood on the outside of the green.
the bulkhead?
Yeah, he basically just hit the backboard and went into the water, but he was like 2 feet away from it being right next to the hole.
Fratelli had an ugly day.
Yeah, that was really surprising. I thought he was playing really well yesterday.
And Griot has got to get me one more stroke here.
Is he at 6?
6, yeah. 6.
Well, he has the easy par 5 left. He has numbers. He has 6, 7, 8, and 9 left. And he just made a birdie at 4, which helps.
What tournament's next week? Do we have a field for next week yet, Pat?
I don't even. Is Colonial next week? Is that the tournament?
Yeah, it is. Field's going to be good.
All I'm going to say, it's probably not as strong of a field as last year.
You don't think that last year was the greatest Charles Schwab challenge ever?
Yeah.
It was the first one back.
I know. That's what I'm referring to.
But the week after is not there again, right? It's
Yeah,
Memorial?
the week after was the Heritage last time.
Okay.
You're thinking of Workday and Memorial.
Yeah, Memorial had 2 in a row. Or, sorry, Muirfield Village. I assume they don't twice this year?
They do not know. Because they moved the Canadian Open to South Carolina.
Okay.
Ooh, Louis. That going bunks?
No, that's perfect.
Dead. I guess not dead center, but in the Schultz
That's
Gris.
where you hit it if you're trying to make 4.
Or 3.
Yeah, well, if he steals a 3, great. But just must make sure he gets out of here with the lead.
Sure, but if you wanted to make a 3, hitting it in the fairway would probably be a good start, wouldn't it?
Certainly would. He's a scare. Like, there's certain guys that get the lead you don't really fear. I'm dumb enough to always fear Louis. And maybe you could only in a Tim sort of train of thought. The way he did it that one time, I don't know. He's always live to me.
He's just a very consistent golfer.
Yeah, his game can abandon him when it matters. I mean, we've seen that a lot too. I mean, it's not exactly prolific Sunday
Oh no,
warrior.
Matt Wallace is making a real mockery of 15 here.
So worse than bogey?
Well, he's chipping for par from the semi-rough from 20 yards away. It says that Bryson's in the native area. No, Bryson's just playing up the right-hand side of this par 5. He's in the native area 108 yards from the pin. You can go back down to the cut line. There's only 80 players through the weekend right now.
Still too many.
I was going to say it's still 7, 8 guys too many.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys at +5 still on the course. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, another 4 at +4, including Stuart Sink, who is just, he's also just, Lonto's now at +4. Denny McCarthy's at +4. Robert Streb will make the cut, though. Didn't even know he was playing. Danny Willett is on his last hole, but it looks like he will do enough. He has 3 feet for birdie, so he'll make the cut. Xander is on the cut line. I don't know what his second shot is doing here. He's in the rough on the left-hand side on 17. He almost chipped into the fucking water. 6 feet for par for Xander on 17.
Okay.
Hopefully Hovland will make that putt.
Too busy watching people on a bicycle built for 2.
Okay, looks like Wallace is going to escape with the bogey. That's okay. Just don't make doubles.
Too many doubles.
Not the spot I would have wanted him to give one back on 15, though.
Poor Adam Scott. He took that triple on the first hole, and he was just done.
He almost got back, too. He was 3 under at one point today. Duffner, 81. Oh, maybe your boy Keimer will rally here on the last 2 holes. Eagle birdie to make the cut.
81.
Saw Summerhays shot like an 84.
I think Y.E. Yang did too.
Yeah, but Summer Haze isn't even Summer Haze. That's not even the real Summer Haze. That's just some guy.
Is it like a Molinari situation?
Oh, man. Poor fake Molinari almost won us a bunch of money last week.
Really? He still plays?
Yeah, he should have won the British Masters last week, but
What time do you think the leaders finish tomorrow?
What time is it now? It's almost 7?
Yeah.
I'd say probably right around 7:30-ish.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Excuse me.
Because, yeah, I'd say probably right around now because there'll be less. There's less. They could start earlier with less players tomorrow.
They could.
And they'll try harder to fit that perfect TV window, which would probably would probably want them done by 7:30. So yeah, 7:30. As you're right. So pretty much what you said. Huh. We're waiting for that group on the green to finish, but they're not showing us the putts.
Oh, Bryson, what have you? Oh, Bubba made a birdie. All right,
That's a bad pass at it too.
Ooh, yeah. Fortunately, people chip in from here though. It's happened like 4 times today. Oh, that's a nice confidence building. You missed that one.
Probably missed a comeback or 2.
Confidence building 15-footer for Bubba to close his day. Back to +1.
All right, what happened with Xander?
Xander still has not yet hit his putt.
That's not great.
That's for birdie.
Yeah, but that's a
it's even
that's a miss hit from 100 and some odd.
it's been
yards.
playing like a 3-shot hole, and nobody's gotten the
third shot's not been good.
third shot to anything close. Again, Hovland
Ooh.
feels like the only birdie I saw.
That's going to
there.
miss to the right, Louis.
Yeah, so he's going to have work
he-
again to make par.
He flied it.
Oh, he just missed it. Not a horrible leave, though, to be honest.
Oh, Henrik,
Whoa.
in he goes.
So he made it. Oh, for birdie on the number. Wow. Yeah, who are the guys at +6 who are fighting here besides Thomas? Or did he fall to +7?
I think Thomas is 7, Pat.
So he's done.
Yeah, he's got a.
Now, Dietrich can make it through. He has to
Oh,
cheat.
Bryson really made that.
Noren can still make the cut. He's on number 7 right now. Needs one.
Grillo. I spoke. You know,
Yeah, Griot's at +6. He said 4chan Kim. He's down there. That's really it.
what did Bryson do? He's just
He
waved
stuck
it
it to within
up.
a foot, maybe less than a foot.
He hit,
So
he
he'll
hit
have that for birdie or par?
Par.
They'll have par, yeah. Like you said, that spot, everybody was jarring it today.
Wouldn't Brooks be last on this tee box at 17? Because didn't he just make bogey?
No, he made par on 16.
Par on 16.
Oh, yeah,
That was a
sorry.
very nice leg putt from Hideki.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of that lately.
Well, that's fine. If you're going to be 45 feet away, you're trying to make it in 2.
Geez, Tim, thanks for the hard-hitting analysis.
Well, sometimes the obvious needs to be said sometimes.
Those Harry Higgs birdies, man. What was his DraftKings price?
Higgs? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I assume like $6,400.
Probably cheaper than whatever I paid for Keimer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they need to wait for Big Dick Vic to get off the green before Brooks can hit. Yeah, Hideki's not playing with Brooks, right?
No, Brooks is playing with Rory and JT.
Yeah, so Hideki's also in this lineup at 17 now too.
Yeah, no. Hideki's in the group with Brooks and Morikawa.
No, Rory's in the group with Brooks and Morikawa.
It's Brooks, JT, and Rory.
It's Hideki, Bryson, and
Sorry, Rory's in the group with Bryson and Morikawa. Hideki's in the group with Bryson, Morikawa, Brooks, JT, Rory.
Yes. That's
And
correct.
then there was a group that was supposed to be good with Hovland, Shoffley, and there was a good third player in that. But Westwood. Meh.
Westwood's like -1, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's fine.
Xander made his par putt, so he's still on the number going into 18. Yeah, where is Westwood? You don't see much from him.
He did when he always made that ace.
Brooks is an interesting situation from the angle we just saw. Like it's a long
Oh,
chip
that's
and
good.
it's right on
In.
Yeah.
right on the hosel.
Yeah, he's going to have to stand. He may have to stand in the trap, too.
Colin, good for you, buddy.
Westwood fell back to even for the day, so he's +1 overall.
That's fine.
You know Charlie Hoffman's on the course right now?
I
What's
didn't,
he
but I'm not
doing?
surprised.
He's at +1.
Hoffy almost won the Masters a couple of years ago, remember?
Justin Thomas, hole in one to make the cut, Tim.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, he has to take it on. I think he hit it too hard.
He didn't really take it on.
No. Must be a miss hit, knowing what you're
Maybe.
at. You have to go birdie to make the cut. You got to know.
Yeah, you're not guarding against a miss. Who cares if you miss?
Surprised Shoffley's not playing next week.
Why?
I don't know. He hasn't really played it. I know he doesn't play a ton, but didn't he lose in a was he right there down the stretch last year?
Yeah, he lost in the play. Or he lost in the playoff with Morikawa and Berger. But a lot of guys who played well in that tournament aren't playing. I assume next week. Is Morikawa playing?
Yeah.
Oh, is Berger playing? Oh,
Yeah.
hopefully that one.
That's okay. That's okay.
Is it in the bunker for sure?
Yeah, it's right in the dead center.
Oh, there it is. You're a few frames ahead of me.
Morikawa is playing. Yeah. Berger is playing. Spieth is playing.
Well, Spieth's got to play. It's in Texas. He's required.
By law.
Anyone else good?
I mean, we can say good, but does answer count? Finau?
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's a 100% chance Ryan Palmer is playing.
Kuchar? Sungjae?
Not a bad field.
Phil? Morikawa?
What about Rose or Rahm? They sometimes play for Neil.
Niemann? Louis?
I bet you Phil does not play.
JT is playing. I said Spieth. Reed is playing.
Oh,
Rose is playing.
That was not a good shot, Louis.
No, that was not great. I'm surprised he went out with the Texas wedge there.
Yeah. Will Zalatoris is playing.
Oh, Hideki is pounding a banana.
Saw that, but it had a bruise on it.
What's that?
But it had a bruise on it.
Well, it's been carried around in a golf bag all day.
Yeah, I can't eat bananas with bruises.
He's not a snob like you.
Yeah, you couldn't eat a banana with a bruise on it? Are you kidding me?
I mean, I suppose if I were starving, I would. But no, if I open a banana that's got a bruise on it, I won't eat it.
Oh, my God. You just throw it out?
Well, compost it or whatever.
So Tim too rich. Sorry.
Bananas are not expensive. I just don't want to perish. I don't eat perished fruit.
It's just very wasteful. Like, what's a little bruise on a fucking banana? Who cares?
Not
Sorry,
wasteful.
you're
It's
so
going
fucking
in the compost.
dainty.
It's not
Hold on.
dainty. I just
This
don't
is
like
the guy
eating
that
fruit.
gives people a hard time for letting like 8 seconds of water spritz out before they jump in the shower.
Yeah, but this is going into the composter, so it's not like it's not wasteful. It's going back into the environment.
That water's going down a drain.
Oh, there's
Back
another
into-
crocodile you could take in a fight, right, Tim?
I'm not saying I would be able to, but I think of that list, I thought I had a shot. The people who think they could take on an elephant unhanded, I'd like to. Those people are crazy.
But you're also
Yours
crazy.
Don't worry.
No, I'm not. I know better than that. I like to think I'm perfectly sane.
Well, that's what all insane people think. That's what makes them insane.
No.
Xander is in the rough off the tee on 18. 181 yards to the hole.
I think Louis will stick this right into the center of the cup.
I bet you he doesn't. Because this is not live.
No. Okay, so how will this work, I wonder? Will Louis go up with Phil? Is it first in, last out, right?
I never remember how any of these things work. I feel like they change them all the time. But yeah, this is assuming Brooks doesn't bogey one of 17 or 18.
Correct. Assuming Louis, if Koepka makes 2 pars or a birdie and a bogey or whatever.
So it would be Louis and Phil.
Okay, and then Koepka and Matsuyama.
If Matsuyama stays there.
Correct.
There's your camera.
Well, Brooks isn't birdieing 17.
No,
but
He's
he might make bogey.
Yes, he could make bogey if he hits a. There's got to be such a tough chip staring at that water, looking over it. Even I think Phil mentioned earlier today when he had that chip, it was a little bit intimidating.
Yeah, I don't know. Louis, he hit the putt on 17, missed it on 18, whatever. What are you going to do?
I was going to say that yeah. I didn't have to see the sign to know who that was.
Oh, Keegs.
Who else would flip their
You say he must put this exceptionally close that they've cut back to Keegan Bradley.
I'll say 2 feet.
Or in. Oh.
Oh, in and out. Yeah, there's no one else that flips her club around 12 times like
Oy.
Keegan does.
He's actually gotten better.
So, Pat.
Yes.
I mean, 5 is the number. Louis will be at 5. Phil, you could debate how much Louis scares somebody. How far back on the leaderboard would you think you'd be willing to go tonight?
I think +1 still has a chance. Just like I said, I think you can go out and score tomorrow. You have to hope the leaders stall, which isn't inconceivable at this course, even in somewhat benign conditions, and then hope your guy gets a better cut of the wave at like +1, gets out, makes his birdies early, and posts like a 68, 67, something like that. Then they're 2-3 back going into Sunday. Now, if Louis shoots 67 tomorrow, it might be over.
Of all the people at the top, is it Phil who's most likely to eject?
I would think so, yeah.
More than Grace or Bezaden?
They're not the top. Hideki's caddy is just pounding some jerky into him.
I'll tell you this, Tim. The least likely to eject is Hideki Matsuyama.
I would agree with that.
No one eject, playing great, no eject. Like, I'm not expecting him to go bonanza like lights out because but
Shawarma or souvlaki, depending on what you prefer.
Get the ginger beef.
Oh, DoorDash.
Tim. Oh,
go
Tim.
ahead.
Yes.
What would you make of? There's been a lot of 2 straight days. I'm hearing Julio to the Chargers rumblings.
I think it's a must do if the Chargers can make it work. You have a short period where you've got Herbert on a cheap contract and a team that, if everything worked out perfectly, could, in theory, vie for a Super Bowl. Give him that weapon. I think you've got to do it.
I mean, it does
JT!
seem like
He lives.
Unbelievable. Good for you,
I
buddy.
think you got to do it, Jeff. If it makes sense. If you
I
can
can't believe he hit that putt. I want him to miss the cut. Oh, he still needs another one. Right?
What's that?
You disagree with me?
Yeah.
JT still needs another one. No, I agree. I mean, everyone, they say the market for him is incredibly small because there's
super pricey.
Well, he's super pricey and he's not going. The only teams that would want him, it feels like
San Francisco,
teams that like want to get put over the top. Like a team that has cap room and is looking to be put over the top.
Like Indianapolis should be running to grab him with all their cap room and that team, but I don't think they are.
Indianapolis been on a lot of short lists.
But the Chargers make sense too. I mean, in that division where you're up against the Chiefs, you need to every opportunity you can to arm yourself. You should take it.
Well,
Brooks
drops another.
What would Julio's contract have left? 2 years?
3, I believe it has.
That's a year too many. But...
It is, but like you gotta go all in with what you got, I think.
But is like that the move? Like if you're committed to making a sick addition over the next couple of years, that's the one? Like that's like I don't have a whiteboard that shows every pending trade.
Well, and you can't know. But I mean, like, I would say that bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
It's just one of those things where, like, in a year from now, there could be an incredibly more younger, attractive situation. You're like,
yes,
we can't do it because we made this move.
Absolutely. But all you can focus on is the here and now. That's all that's here. And this is available, and he's still really, really good. And I would, if it were me and I weren't giving up a ton, I'd roll the dice.
Oh, apparently you have to give up to take the contract, you're giving up nothing.
Okay, then I think I would roll with it.
But that being said, Atlanta's holding out that like a bit of a surge develops.
Well, there's probably like 3 or 4 teams, and that's enough to develop sort of an auction, like a market. For
the Titans are also being rumbled a lot. I like your Colts suggestion. The Titans have no cap room, so I don't understand how that would work.
Well, I'd heard
trade Derek.
Rams have no cap room.
Atlanta needs a running back. The Titans need a wide receiver. Just trade Derrick Henry for him.
Love that overhead shot of that putt. That was awesome.
Can you imagine how excited Arthur Smith would be.
So now we got the Morikawa, Hideki, Bryson group playing this.
Oh, Xander, second shot to unknown.
What Xander at on the scorecard? 4 over?
Five. He needs to par this hole to make the cut.
Can we get it to 6 or that wouldn't happen?
Yeah, how do you guys feel about the audio version of this? Just you people in the chat. Obviously, it's a bit different than when we do it in the studio, but that's not going to happen for a while. So, I mean, it's a cut sweat show. Why do people need to see us on a cut sweat show when they're watching golf?
You people, you are the stars.
You are the stars. You really think like they would be playing up the Xander stuff right now? Like, is he going to make the cut? Is he not going to make the cut? Well, they're not.
They don't even know to build it.
Yeah, but he's not like some scrub.
Uh-oh.
What?
Grillo, bogey.
Oh, really?
Trophies to 7, yeah.
All right. He still has the easy par 5. That's a nice shot by Decky.
Yeah, but he needs to make 2.
Yeah, but he has the easy one. Then people are birdieing 9. Like that's been one of the easier holes today. All I'm saying is that he's not completely fried yet. Whereas if he was playing the back 9, he would be. All right, Matt Wallace, 9 feet for birdie coming up. Why don't you make it?
That'd be great. Haven't seen many of you guys make that putt.
Is that water? I don't know. It's a nice
No.
shot.
No,
I don't think I've seen
no.
a single tee ball on that side of the hole.
Isn't that where Hovland just was?
No. Hovland
Hovland's
was
more
closer
right
to
on
the
top
pin
of
and-
it.
Yeah, exactly. That's right of the pin. I don't think I've seen a single. I haven't seen a shot right of the pin yet, like that.
Hold on a second.
What's the name of this place, Paul?
It is called Meza Lebanese Kitchen.
I had mezza last night.
Tim ate there last night. We probably should not.
I got
go
their
there.
chicken shawarma plate. It is delicious.
Easy. Well, according to Tim, he also thinks the worst stuff is good. So
No, I had mezza last night. It was delicious.
he said he got the chicken shawarma and that it was good.
Chicken shawarma plate, and they give you this garlic sauce to go with. It is top notch.
More than just us giving us. Let's see what Lacoho's rating.
People like lots of people like mezza. It's not just me. Joe's eating it right now.
Well, you can get it. It's on DoorDash. Free delivery.
I'm not eating it twice in a row.
Why?
I had it last night.
You said you liked it.
I really liked it, but I'm not going to have it 2 nights in a row. Somebody here in the chat said they agree with Geoff that the PGA Championship is always an amazing event. Well, that wasn't always Geoff's opinion. Geoff used to not even consider this a major until like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was just the like.
On more than one
stepchild
occasion,
major.
you said, well, Jordan Spieth already has the Grand Slam in my mind.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, he has the what you grow up pretending wanting to be the champion of Grand Slam. Is that little right for Beak?
Xander is in. Shot 2, 63 yards to unknown. That doesn't seem great. He has to get it up and down from there.
Troy
From unknown?
Blade says Meza is good. Ray's Lebanese place in Bayers Lake is great.
Well, that's close to us.
I'll look that up.
I want like good pizza. I want good pizza. That's what I want, good pizza.
Go get some Domino's.
I want like more expensive pizza.
Go get Pizza Hut.
That is more expensive pizza. Hideki pad is negative strokes gained putting, and he's like a stroke back of the lead.
That's closed.
Oh, it's closed?
That's the problem.
How tall is Louis?
I think he's like 5'9".
How tall is this guy?
Well, he's standing really close to the camera, Tim.
Okay.
You have no idea how depth of field works, do you?
Well, I'm not an expert at it. No.
But just common logic wouldn't do that for you. Remember that?
Well, but I think
Remember that photo of Biden and Jimmy Carter from like 2 weeks ago?
that was terrifying.
Yeah, Hideki is the only guy inside the top 10 right now. Him and Bryson are the only two guys inside the top 10 who are losing strokes putting.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's anyone who's going to eject, it's either by the numbers, Bezaden Hout looks like he's going to eject. He is lapping the field in putting.
But let's be honest, it's going to be Phil.
Tim's height shaming people, yes.
Yeah, I would say the over-under for Phil tomorrow is like 76.5.
Tim likes to height shame people, like me, as I'm a very short person, but I can get closer to touching a basketball rim than he can, despite the fact that he has like 5-6 inches on me.
That's not true.
Would
I
you
also wouldn't call you a very short person.
Why? I'm 5'8". You just shamed Louis for being 5'9".
I didn't shame him. I just asked a question. I asked how tall he was.
Do you really think
Tim,
that?
do you-
Do you really think that you can get closer to touching a 10-foot rim than me?
Only because I've got like
How much you want to bet
8
on that?
inches on you.
How much money would you like to bet on that?
I don't know. I just assume I would because I have 8 inches.
You
on
can't fucking jump.
I can jump a little.
No, you can't. Yeah, a little. When you say a little, like your vert is like 2 inches.
I was going to
so-
say Tim off the ground. I'm trying to think. I would bet on Pat.
Everyone would bet on me. And I am giving
I
up
think-
like 7-8 inches on Tim.
Yeah, but you'll get airborne. He
Yeah.
won't.
Of course.
I jump on those boxes at the gym.
Do you?
And like, is he allowed to like do one of those like?
Do you
like,
hold
bend-
on. Do you actually jump on the boxes or do you step up onto them?
Well, step up.
Yeah, so you don't jump.
Yeah, it's basically jumping.
Do you think that stepping up onto a jump box is basically jumping?
It's close enough. It's a facsimile.
Speaking of-
I'm counting it.
Tim, there's new Lay's chip flavors.
I saw that, but they're not really new is the thing. They're just, and they've even said that, like they're stealing the all dress from Ruffles and the white cheddar from Smart Food and the sweet chili from Doritos.
Yeah, so I like it. I think it's smart.
Well, I don't know. Because like Lay's is a very flimsy chip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
Lay-
a fan of
Lay's
Lay's.
sucks.
Yeah, they do suck. So
Like
yeah, right.
Ruffles all dressed is necessarily going to be better than Lay's all dressed, and Smart Food will be better than its white cheddar, and Doritos sweet chili will be better than it. So I actually don't like it.
You're right. They're just creating 4 inferior products.
That's the thing. I don't know who would pick the Lay's all dressed over the Ruffles all dressed is my question.
Lay's
who the hell
has
would-
good branding.
Yeah.
They do have good branding, but their chips are not their plain chips are actually quite good. And I'll give them that. But other than their plain chips, I'm not really into Lay's.
What's going
It's also a
on
Pepsi
here?
Corp, so like
Yeah, but soon you're going to be a Pepsi fan.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Even though he will probably win.
Well, if Zach Wilson
he
wins
probably will win that.
Pepsi Rookie of the Year, you're not going to celebrate with a Pepsi?
No, I'm not going to celebrate with a Pepsi.
Okay, if Zach Wilson wins Pepsi Rookie of the Year, you have to drink only Diet Pepsi. You have to replace Diet Pepsi. You have to replace your Diet Coke with Diet Pepsi for.
Oh
a
man,
year.
they're gonna
Well,
celebrate by storming the Capitol again.
If he wins Rookie of the Year, I'm going to be so stressed Super Bowl week as it is, Jeff. I don't need to switch over to Diet Coke at that point.
Just like when Jeff's quarterback won Rookie of the Year and how he was gearing up for the Super Bowl last year.
Not quite. No.
I have a question. Someone in the chat messaged me. Oh, never mind. I'm too lazy to think about it.
Xander is under someone's chair.
That's a good place to be.
Bryson's 2 under.
You don't need to whisper. You can just look at the leaderboard.
I'm just trying to play in my head. Brooks,
He's
is
doing
Brooks
his best
done?
gold. He's doing a gold dust impersonation.
Do we know if Brooks isn't done, right?
No.
He's fairway?
He's on the fairway on 18.
So who's he waiting for?
It's Xander.
Oh,
They're waiting for Xander to clear out the crowd so he can make this chip shot. Is this for par for Morikawa?
Yes, it is.
yeah. He had a Louis. Really, of all the guys we watched, made the best second shot here from sort of on top of the hole, bunkered area.
That's no good.
So the three of you guys are golfing on Tuesday?
Yeah, we'll probably add a fourth.
Yeah, should be fun.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I haven't had a ton of time to get out this week with content and such.
Yeah.
And we finally got the older child back into daycare this week, so he went for the first time today. So at least next Tuesday when
Does
they
he
go
like
back.
it?
Yeah, he fucking loves it.
Good.
I hope he's asleep now. We had to re-sleep train him. The move really threw him off.
Like the hour time change, like really made a difference, did it?
No, it's just being in a different room. Like he just cries when he goes to go to sleep. So now we need. But if we're in the room with him, he will not cry. He'll just sit there until he goes to sleep. But my wife and I have been trading back days of spending an hour and a half in the room just sitting there until he falls asleep.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we have to get the actual sleep training program back in.
Come on, X.
Remember, my parents' sleep training program was to just let me cry.
Really worked out for you.
Yeah.
Now you're afraid of the dark. That's why you sleep with that nightlight.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I just prefer a nightlight. It's comforting.
Oh, Xander's going to have this to make the cut. Uh-oh. See ya. A-B, see ya.
Well, maybe he'll do what's his name did to make the cut.
Steal.
Yeah. Chip in from back there.
This person just said the audio instead of the video was great. I was driving. Although my kid was confused to why someone wouldn't eat a bruised banana.
Because it's perished. And I don't eat perished food.
You could just cut
Did
the
we-
bruised part out of it and throw that part out and eat the rest.
That's like getting cheese, seeing mold on it, and cutting some of the mold off it. No, not going to happen.
Which
Sorry.
everyone does, don't they?
Nope, I chucked that brick in the trash. Thank you kindly. I don't eat moldy foods.
Oh my God, Tim, you need to check your privilege, pal.
No, it's just I don't need.
Oh,
to eat that.
here is food. Oh, it's. Oh, I can just cut this part and I can still eat it. Yeah, but I'll just throw it out instead.
I don't want it. I want things that are fresh, or at least not expired. Let me put it that way.
Did we get a wave differential, like any sort of scoring update on how much harder
The PM AM wave had to have done better than the AM PM wave.
No, Xander didn't make it. He done. He gone.
Even if it were close.
Tim, someone is asking that, are you so rich you think you can litter wherever you want?
No, I don't litter.
You seem like the type.
I'm also not wealthy
Then why are you Tim Too Rich?
because that is a name that's been given to me derisively that I reject.
I don't know. You sound like Tim Too Rich. You live in a millennial loft on a lake? Paul was just out there.
Yeah.
I'd love my kids to be asleep when we're done here.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if I'm going to... This is the first time I've seen that scoreboard.
Yeah,
nice.
it's kind of cool looking.
Oh. Big T. Big T Lou.
What did he do?
He made a birdie on number 7. He's got it back to +1. Make a birdie at 9, all of a sudden you're looking good. You got stew going. You know, Tim, you could just make banana bread with your expired bananas.
I don't know how to make banana bread. I haven't seen a recipe for that yet.
Well, you go on YouTube and watch cooking videos. I'm sure you could just type in
I'm
banana
sure I
bread,
could find them. Yes, I'm sure I could find them.
and that way you would quit being so wasteful.
It's not wasteful.
Wasteful
If it goes
throwing out food isn't wasteful?
not if it goes to the compost. Nothing's being wasted.
Yeah, Tim, you really don't know where that goes, do you? It all goes
the
to the,
compost.
it doesn't go to the big compost heaps you see around.
It goes to places.
Where does it go?
wherever they take the green bins and put all the compost.
Yeah, where is that? Where do you think that is?
There are different centers that do recycling.
Where is it,
and
Tim?
do composting.
Where is it?
I think there's one in Bears Lake.
You think there is? Is it actually there?
I mean, I don't know exactly where it is, but they do composting.
Have you ever seen a compost center?
I don't know.
So no is the answer.
What do you think they're doing? Do you think they're just chucking it into the trash?
Yeah. Just like recycling. It's all a
Oh.
sham. Like when you separate your stuff into like the blue bags or the clear bags, it's all just going to the same place.
I mean, I don't do a lot of that sorting, but I do a little bit.
So you don't even
But I-
look out for the environment.
composting,
You're
the
worse than
composting-
people who mine Bitcoin, Tim. You're killing the environment.
Apparently, that stuff's real bad for the environment.
That's those are the negative Bitcoin people out there. They're throwing that out.
Whoa. Hello?
Yep. Hello.
Yeah, we hear you, Jeff.
Oh, do you guys like not hear that?
Well, is that it then?
I believe that is it. I think that's everyone in.
I guess there's really only one practical question left to ask at this time.
I'm lost.
I mean, you're not a big Spinal Tap guy?
Oh. I don't know. The whole, I don't know. My ear just fried, so it kind of felt like everything.
Oh, Norin, 4chan, Lonto, and Denny McCarthy are on the cut right now. They're all at +5. But I'm good to call it a quits because Xander missed the cut. We'll watch the end of Brooks here.
Sure.
Oh, apparently EVR got real wet. Smashed his club.
It's funny because there's no water on the course.
What's he on, 17?
Maybe, 13 is no way he's that deep.
EVR, no, he put it into the drink on 17.
We gotta finish with JT here.
Yeah, we got to see if he
Brooks
makes the
and-
cut.
I'm trying to hit Matsuyama, Morikawa, Bryson. Yeah.
Feels like these guys have been waiting forever to hit these shots. Oh,
Yeah, it's all
JT on 18. He's going to have a stay up.
That's all Xander's fault.
All right.
You'll get relief from that, I would imagine.
All right. So he's going to have a shot to make the cut.
Yeah, he'll definitely get
Yeah,
relief if he wants.
Decky's just been chilling at this tee for ages.
Bryson 2, Morikawa off his bogey.
That is tugged.
Oh, it's a real Tim? Oh, Jesus. Do you
Lanto
do you accept your tugs that viciously, Tim? Oh, he hit that
Lanto-
guy.
Lanto made another bogey.
Where
So-
did it land in that heather?
What's that?
It put it into like
Oh, that did screw
would
him.
have landed in the shorter stuff.
Oh, apparently my son is now asleep. It's a good text to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he hadn't hit that guy in the back, he would have been fine.
You want shawarma?
I don't know. You can go ask her.
Well, she said whatever we get is good.
Oh, I don't want to. I don't like shawarmas.
Well, souvlaki.
I don't want a souvlaki. You guys can order that. I'll order something else.
What are you gonna order?
I don't know. Tacos, duck, maybe. I've been really digging that foie gras from that one place.
I have recommendations.
Subway.
Well, no,
7-Eleven?
we don't have those.
What was the name of the place you were getting it from? Lebanese food? What? Mezza's?
MEZZA.
Oh, there's two of them. There's one in Spryfield? Gross.
One in Sackville as well.
Gross. Oh, it's all in the lowest places around here?
There's one downtown as well. Lowest places. Lower Sackville is not as bad as it used to be.
I mean, it has low in the title.
Heads
Yes, I
up.
know, but ah,
It's a long shot, Bryson. Womp womp. Don't care about the hockey.
Believe that's going right. Ooh.
very, very right.
Was that Brooks?
No, that was Morikawa.
Oh.
Brooks is an awkward third shot greenside though. He's above the hole on like behind the green. I'm sure they'll put it on the camera here.
Oh, EVR. No, I think he dunks this in the water and breaks his club. That's why they're showing it.
Let's see it.
Or it's a hole in one of the two.
Be a hole in one.
It's not.
Oh, that's terrible.
Fuck!
That's terrible. I would disqualify him.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
off.
that's bad. No, fuck
That's
that.
bad.
That's great.
You can't do that.
You guys are such fucking pussies. It's
No, I think
unbelievable.
it's great, but he's gonna get a letter.
That is bad.
Oh no! Oh no! You guys
What?
go fuck
Listen,
yourselves.
No, I think it's great, but I think he's in trouble. Like, man,
Yeah,
What's in trouble? What?
Destroying
with
PGA.
fine? They get fined. He's 100% gonna get fined for that.
How
Somebody
much?
destroyed-
I don't know.
I would find someone like that $100,000.
Oh my
Shut up.
Fuck
They won't
off!
do it again. Then they won't do it again.
$100,000.
Yeah, that's how, you don't do that stuff.
So,
You know,
what would you fine a guy who doesn't yell for?
I don't know. I guess that should also be a very, very hefty fine. But you don't go destroying tour property on the tee box because you hit a bad shot.
I love it.
I'm-
I love it so much. I wish he would come over to your house and beat you in the fucking face with a club too. You're the worst.
Listen, I'm not on a fainting couch here, but
You
I don't
seem to
care
be.
for that. I don't care for that type of behavior.
Yeah, it's because you're a coward.
No, I just think there's something to be said for decorum and gentlemanliness.
Oh, he's putting.
And not particularly well.
That's gonna keep going.
I feel like we got a President's Cup duel going off last tomorrow.
Many people think that you should be fined $100,000 for throwing away perfectly good food, Tim.
If it was perfectly good, it wouldn't be bruised and perished.
It's not perish. You can just take. You can just eat the fucking bruise, which is not a problem.
I can't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your fainting couch?
I can't. No. I guess Thomas has chosen not to take relief because it would be in a worse spot for him.
It has to affect his stance or the stroke of the ball.
Well, yeah, but you can easily make the case without affecting his stroke.
But yeah, no, the stroke or the
But he
no,
may-
it actually probably doesn't now that you see it from this angle. It actually, yeah, no. I could see why you would get no relief would be granted from this. Don't go in.
Oh!
Oh. Preska.
All right. Do we have a live bet we want to throw out?
Let me look at that board. Brooks went backwards, so Sungjae's odds probably didn't get better.
Jeff loves Hideki, so there's that.
No, Hideki, like to me, of the guys at the very top, Hideki's floor feels the lowest.
What's the best number we can get on Chuck Hoffman? He's going down to 18. He's actually -1.
What?
Yeah. He just birdied 17, I think.
Bro.
What?
Let's do it.
Hoffman is 250 to 1 on DraftKings Sportsbook. That's
there's a big pot from Kafka. That's a man's pot right there.
Tim, you are clearly qualified to be on this announcing crew with these just insightful statements.
Hold on a second. I might have missed it.
What? What are you looking for?
He's 400 to 1 on Bodog.
Is he really?
Yeah.
All right, I will bet the 400 to 1 on old Chuck Hoffman.
I mean, you don't get the placings, but
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'll take the extra 4 times here. Do I have any money on Bodog? Oh, fuck, what did I just knock over? 1 sec. Now I gotta fucking find this again. Fucking Bodog is the worst, by the way.
yeah, it's the worst. Annoying to load. It's really annoying. He's the same odds as Xander Schauffele on Bodog.
All right, $20 at 400 to 1. Let's go, Chuck. Win me a quick 8K.
Yeah, let's go. I put on 15, but I'm not letting you put on 20 and me not put on 20.
My
So
bet's
I
not.
just-
My bet is still Oh, it's been placed. There we go. $20 to win 8K on Bodog / Bovada.
Bang.
Charlie
I put a
Hoffman.
50
He's gonna like quadruple bogey 18 now, and it's not gonna be. You know how this goes.
Yep. 400 to 1.
Yeah, that seems like bad odds, considering
Yeah,
it's
it's the same
100
odds as a guy missed the cut.
Yeah,
No, Xander's 400 to 1 on Bodog right now. Listen, I'm not saying we got a winner in Hoffman, but Hideki's leaking.
I'd probably still
Who
like.
did it?
He's 200 to 1 or 250 to 1 on DraftKings Sportsbook. It's a much better number than 365 has at the 100 to 1. It's probably because 365 is up to date on like where he's at on the course,
Yeah, fair.
and he's riding the momentum high of EVR's emotion as they're playing together.
Yeah.
So he's behind these guys?
It was like, yeah, he's on the tee waiting for these guys. Tim, it's like that time that I destroyed that rake and then came back and beat you.
Yeah, you were very emotional that afternoon.
I was very upset that I took that 6 on a par 3.
Well, you know,
And all I had to do was destroy the rake. Then I felt a lot better.
you didn't even destroy it. You just smashed it around a lot.
Later, buddy. How far into the rough did Bryce's ball go there? Well, Brooks hit his putt.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I said that was a big pot.
Oh, Chuck's in the rough off the tee already. Oh, it was a nice run, 400 to 1 bet. What's Wallace doing? Let me stop paying attention to that guy. Oh, God. He bogeyed 7. He's playing with EVR and Hoffman, too. No, he bogeyed 15 and 17. And now he appears to be in the rough on 18.
Oh, here they come with the auxiliary tee markers.
Now Brian Gay will ride the emotion to a hole-in-one on this hole. See, if they have auxiliary tee markers to be there, then they expect you to break them.
No, I'm sure they're there in case something happens to them accidentally.
Well, there was an accident. He had a bad shot accidentally and had to take it out.
Yeah. Terrible. Bad example for others.
For who? The kids, Tim? Oh,
Yes.
the children.
Yes. Yes, the
All
young
the-
people watching.
All the
that's a
fucking
bad
7-year-olds watching fucking golf.
It's a bad example to set, and
I
don't
love
care
it.
for it.
I love it. Like I said, I wish he would have hit you.
I wouldn't have aired it on TV.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't have.
Well, hence why you don't work in TV.
No, you're right.
That's exactly what you show.
Like how they don't show streakers when they show up to a football game. They know you can't show that.
Well, you can't show that per the government laws on what you can.
But the reason the government has that law is because they don't encourage people to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but if the game was being broadcast on HBO, they would show it.
I don't know that they would.
Because everyone would love to see it.
I never want to see that kind of stuff.
Why? Are you scared that guy might get a tug and you don't?
No, stop it. No, I just
You get a
don't
tug
like
in
that
the,
type of behavior.
he'll get a tug in the cell later.
I just don't like that type of behavior. All right, gents.
Oh, you're tired.
I am tired. I'm hungry.
You should get some Lebanese food.
I had
Paul
some last
will
night.
order it for you.
Yeah,
Come to you where you can just have the app.
I guess. Whatever. Might be a Subway night.
You can get Subway delivered to you.
Yeah.
Oh, Hideki trouble.
That's not very good.
I'm annoyed Brooks made par.
All right, folks, you want to wrap this up?
Yeah, go Charlie Hoffman.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean,
So-
I want Phil to win, but I don't think it's going to happen.
All right, thank you all for tuning in. If you could smash the like on the way out. And remember to, if you want to get in some live bets, it's not Charlie Hoffman 400 to 1 to win this tournament. You can go to fantasynational.com/Mayo, use the live leaderboard, see who's popping and all the right stats, who's not gaining all the strokes putting, and just go bet on them then. That's the way. They just adjusted Charlie to 100 to 1. We beat the number, Jeff.
At Bodog?
Yeah. Too much action. Oh, Bryson.
It's okay. He gets the second crack at it.
That's a tough go. I think that's what happened to Xander on that hole he took like the quad on.
Happens.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in and sweating the cut along with us. Hope you had some fun. Tim has to go take a tug. We'll see you next time.
Stop it.